Nation of priests. It's only a matter of time before the remnant of Israel wakes up and we rise. We come from a bloodline of priests, sold into captivity. Father, break these chains off me, make me free. In time ambition, 2024 AD. Live from the belly of the beast, Babylon. Should we stay, should we flee? In time's ambition.
Shalom, shalom.
Shalom.
How about Shem Yahushua Barakatah? Bless the name of Yahweh. Trees of righteousness back at you, baby. You know what I mean? On a thankful Thursday edition. All praise to the Most High.
All praises to the Most High. Giving all praise and honor to where it's due. Right. For Thursday, another day that the Most High has given us to gather together, to learn and to soak up each other's, each other's spirit, because brothers going through the week, things like as you start to get weak in the spirit, you might not have prayed as much, or you might have been too busy to really crack open your Bible. But hey, right now is the time to open it up. You got brothers with you. Like it's, hey, we're gonna teach a beautiful lesson tonight. Going over like it's the lies that the other nations have inherited, right? Okay, so it's gonna be a beautiful class. Brothers, sisters, make sure you got your pens, your highlighters, your apocrypha, your Bible, and pads. Hey, get ready for some to take some notes.
Right.
Yes, get ready for that spiritual food.
That's right.
Enemy, get ready for the spiritual beat down, man.
That's right. That's right.
All praises to the Most High.
All praise.
We're gonna give double honors to the elect. You know what I mean? The elders in this truth. You know what I mean? That taught us the truth. That passed this thing on down to us.
That's right.
The Most High chose them vessels to use. You know what I mean? To bring us into this thing and to get the understanding. So all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh. We give a double honor to the elders and elect. You know what I mean? And we gotta learn this truth from them.
That's right. That's right. Hey, let's bring it. I'm gonna bring that up real quick. Hey, pull that up real quick.
Another day, you know what I mean, getting us closer to the Shabbat, just a, you know what I mean, a precursor, just a warm up. There we go. Look at the eye. Shalom, eye. You know what I mean, another Shalom, Kobe.
Hey, Shalom.
Getting us closer to the Shabbat, you know, closer to just reminding us that we, you know what I mean, the day that the Lord, you know what I mean, gave us to gather together, gather the sheep, you know, a little rest from our work and our labors, you know.
That's right.
Shalom. What you been missing out on?
Hey, Shalom. That's right. I want to bring that out so the people know. I don't think I know that we usually mention the double honors, but I wasn't sure if the people have that scripture, so I wanted to bring that out. That's that's 1 Timothy 5, and I want to say it starts at 17. Yeah, there it is. It's just 1 Timothy 5 and 17. It said, "Let the elders that rule well be counted worthy of double honor, especially they who labor in the word and doctrine."
Laboring. That's what this is. This is work a little. You know what I mean? We are employed by the Most High.
That's right.
And there's no better employer to have. You know, We get our pay. And the thing is, even in the law, in Deuteronomy, it tells you that you get your payment that same day, by the end of the day. You know what I mean? Before that sun go down, we get our payment. And our payment is to be in this truth. We got to constantly pray that the Lord doesn't remove His Spirit and bring us out of this truth and have us going off and doing all this extra and erroneous things. You know what I mean? Going back into the world. And removing His Spirit and having us reprobate. That's the scariest thing in the world. So our payment is to be able to bring this truth out. Is to live another day that we can, glorify Him in the land of the living. That's our payment. Because the Bible says the righteous are going to scarcely be saved. You won't barely be, you know what I mean? It ain't like you just going to be just saving everybody. You won't barely be saved by your works. So, that is our payment, is to hopefully be saved, Another day in this.
Yeah. Let me get a precept to go right along with that, what you was talking about turning away from the Lord. Now is not the time, right? It often shows that when you start turning away from the Lord, man, you're turning away from the Maker. It's like walking away from His commandments. So you said, and that's pride. That's the beginning of pride. So I'll break that out in Sirach 10 and 12. I'll read the 13. It says the beginning of pride is when one departed from God and his heart is turned away from his Maker. For pride is the beginning of sin, and he that have it shall pour out abomination. And therefore the Lord brought upon them strange calamities and overthrew them utterly. So you can't start in this thing and just walk away, because if you do, the Lord going to put something on you, man. Like once you come in this thing, you in it. There's no turning back. So if you do, the Lord going to put something on you, man.
That's right.
Shalom, brother Benny. Shalom.
Hey, Yahoo.
Shalom. Been a Yahoo. Shalom to the real.
Shalom.
Sis. Shalom.
Hey, I just wanted to let me back on that what Chi was talking about, because one thing that we have to do is make sure, as we're going through this truth, is that we that when we're laboring, like if we remember why we're laboring, and what we do this for. Like we don't do this so that we can put our faces on the internet and and be saying, people be like, oh yeah, I know that brother, he on YouTube. Nah, that's not what we do it for. Like we do it so that the Father may be glorified through the works that we do, through the Spirit that He's given us. Like just let me back on what Jehu was saying. Like we have a great employer. And if you work faithfully, hey, you got some hell of a benefit plan, And you look at that, hey, Romans 9 and 4, those are your benefits right there. That's your benefits right there.
Yeah.
You can have your 401k plan all you want, but man, you got the glory, you get the covenant. These are things that you can pass down to your children, not just some money or a house. Hey, these are things that are gonna last forever. That's why it tells you to store your riches up in heaven, where the moth can't get to it or they don't rush. And that's what we're doing. We're storing our riches in heaven. We're relying on our Maker, to give us our retirement plan.
So shalom, Natalia. Shalom.
Shalom, sis.
Shalom. Hey, that's right. That's a heck of a benefits package. I mean, the glory, the covenants, the promises. You know what I mean? That's your life insurance, and you know what I mean. Oh man, that's so much more. So that's right. And also, what Chief was going into, about quitting on this thing, and and it's another thing. The Most High, we can't take it for granted, because He can remove your spirit. He can remove the spirit from you, and you won't even know you out there. Check this out. This is 1 Samuel 16 and verse number 14. Now, we understand that King Saul was the first king of Israel. You know, first king of Israel. You know, I keep it at that. But you know, King Saul was disobedient to the Most High. The Most High told him to destroy all the Amalekites in 1 Samuel chapter 15, and he didn't. Right? He saved the good of the flock and the king alive and all of this type of stuff. And so Samuel, the prophet, told him, "Hey, well, the Lord gonna rend the kingdom from you and give it to somebody better than you." He didn't know that his little kid, his little boy, you know what I mean, was coming up, was going to be the one that the Lord was going to use to remove, you know what I mean, remove and give this the kingdom to him. So I'm gonna start this 1 Samuel 16 and 14. I start at 12. It says, "And he sent and brought him in. Now he was ruddy, and withal of a beautiful countenance, and good to look to. And the Lord said, Arise, anoint him, for this is he. Then Samuel took the horn of oil and anointed him in the midst of his brethren. And the Spirit of the Lord came upon David from that day forward. So Samuel rose up and went to Ramah. But the Spirit of the Lord departed from Saul, and an evil spirit from the Lord troubled him." The Lord exchanged it. He took the Spirit of the Lord from Saul and then sent him in exchange for that an evil spirit. And the Lord can do the same to any one of us. That's why it's very important to take this thing serious. It's very important to come to the Lord with praise and thanksgiving and to do what he said do. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna land right here, y'all. The Christians say, "Hey, I'm saved," and all this type of stuff. But the Bible says you're not saved until the end.
Yes, that's right.
No man blessed until, you know what I mean, until before the time. Because I might be okay today, but next week I could be going the hell off. And I could die in my sin. And I ain't saved. You know what I mean? So, you know, we have to take this thing like it truly is. It's delicate. It's no joke. No joke.
Shalom, Labella, and Squad.
Yep. Shalom. Hey, just to jump in there real quick, like when he was saying that the it's so funny that you said it like that the Lord did that, because let anybody else tell you, hey, that's Satan. Satan did that too.
Right.
Like but the Lord does these things. He does all these things.
That's right.
Like if they're not a horn in the city, you know.
Yeah.
And then if they're not evil in the city and the Lord had not done it, you know.
Right.
Because he does everything. Like you might think it's like happenstance or it just happens for no reason, but the Lord, he puts things in place. He puts things in motion. Because it was he knew what Saul was gonna do, and he already had a like people like to say a contingency plan. He's like, yeah, I'm gonna put David in his place.
Right.
Yes. Right. The people gonna see how he fell, and David's gonna see what's going on. He's like, man, I ain't gonna be like him.
Right.
He gonna be an even better king. Because you can have the Lord can give you the spirit today. He give me the spirit right now to be on this live teaching, and then take it away from me.
Right.
It's just to make me just to make an example so that another person might become a better teacher, you know.
Exactly.
Like, not like that. I ain't gonna go out like that, bro. That brother was 10 toes down in the truth. And next thing I know, he had Red Lobster eating crab and you know, over some foolishness.
And they closing their doors, so you know he tripping.
Right.
They going out of business. That nigga stealing it. Yeah,
he's trying to get the cheddar biscuit.
Right.
Yeah, I've seen several people come on some of the camps and talk about how they used to be an Israelite. That's because the Lord has removed the spirit, man. You know,
those are the saddest videos.
Yeah, you go crazy after a while. You start believing and doing all the opposite. You know, it's crazy, man. But it just goes to show you that the Most High don't need nobody, man.
Yeah,
he don't need nobody.
That's right.
He ain't wait. Hey, you ain't waiting on him. He like, look, I'm waiting on you. You know what I mean?
Right.
I know what I'm about. I know what I come to do. Right. And that's just the point when you brought that out about Saul. Saul got to the point, man, where he got comfortability in him. He began to say, hey, I'm doing this. This is about what I say. And the Most High said, boys, you crazy? Quick as I raise you up, I'm going to snatch you clean down and tear it straight from you, bro. Right. Just to show you I can take it from you and go give it to another. He already had David in proposition. already. Because he already knew what Saul was going to do. And then imagine if Saul would have carried through what the Most High told him to do when he told him eliminate all the Amalekites. Huh? And who are they? They wouldn't even be here today. You wouldn't even have to worry about what we doing today.
Man,
obedience is greater than sacrifice. Obey the voice of the Lord, man.
That's right.
That's right.
That's right. And then when you fall off, hey, don't take your time trying to. Well, I'll get it right tomorrow.
Yeah.
Hey, repent from that. What that?
Baruch.
What? That's in Baruch.
Yeah.
And then we have the one in Ecclesiastes.
Yeah.
Ecclesiasticus. Iraq 5 and 7.
5 and 7. I got it right here.
Oh, go ahead.
Bring it out while you was talking, so to get it for you, so you can break it down. This is Iraq 5 and 7. Make no tarry to turn to the Lord, and put not out from day to day. For suddenly shall the wrath of the Lord come forth, and in the security thou shalt be destroyed and perish in the day of vengeance.
Hey, that's you waiting. That's you taking too long to correct yourself. You knew it was wrong, but you were like, you know what? I ain't gonna do that today, man. I'm gonna live in my sin today. And then in your security, thinking that you all good, that you saved, once saved, always saved. Like the day of the Lord gonna come, like it says, like a thief in the night, in the twinkling of an eye, and you're gonna be caught. You're gonna be caught with your pants down, as they like to say.
Yeah.
Like he's red-handed. And then the Lord gonna, like he gonna punish you. Right. He got vengeance for those who hate him. Because if you're not keeping his commandments, you definitely don't love the Lord.
Right.
You don't love the Lord. You don't love him more than whatever your sin is. If you can continue in sin, I can see if you slip and you're like, man, I ain't mean to do that. Or as we it made me think of that. Well, I couldn't. I got laced.
I got laced. Yeah. Let me cracking up.
Hey, brother. Hey, the Most High knew that this brother didn't want to eat no catfish, but somebody made him some food. He didn't know what it was. He ate it. It was some catfish. He had to repent from it. He had to repent from it. He didn't just be like, oh, it's catfish. Let me just go ahead and finish eating it up.
Right.
Like, yeah, the Lord will forgive me. Like, yeah, the brother repented of it and was like, man, I can't. Man, I'm unclean.
Right.
He done talk to his brothers and everything about it.
Yeah.
Man, he didn't tarry.
That's his faults.
Yep. He didn't tarry. He didn't tarry. He turned back to the Lord so that wrath wouldn't come upon him.
Kind of precept. This is Baruch chapter 4 in verse number 28. It says, For as it was your mind to go astray from the Most High, so being returned, seek him 10 times more.
And that's beautiful. God. Seek him 10 times more. Seek him with all your heart, not just like, I'll wait till the Shabbat to talk to the Lord or to do my special prayer or whatnot. Seek him 10 times more.
Right.
Harder than the first time. If you thought you were going hard for the Lord before, hey, go 10 times harder.
That's right.
Man, like don't tarry. Turn to the Lord. Hey, because we already know, like it says in what is that, Sirach, when he tells like it's turn to the Lord because he's your trust. Oh, let me grab it actually.
Okay. I got your precept, brother Benny Yahoo.
Oh, you want to go ahead and grab his?
You want me to get it?
Yeah, you can go ahead and grab his.
Okay. I got 2 Peter chapter 2 and verse number 21 through 22. It says, For it had been better for them not to have known the way of righteousness, than after they have known it, to turn from the holy commandment delivered unto them. But it is happened unto them according to the true proverb. The dog is turned to his own vomit again. And the soul that was washed to her wallowing in the mire.
Man, that's crazy. Returning to your vomit, returning to your sin.
Right.
Just thinking about that. You like it's going from Baruch to where we're going to Peter. Man, you knew you were going off. You knew you were going off. You already had it in your mind that your flesh was greater than your spirit. And And that happens when you don't stay in the word, when you're not feeding your soul, but you're feeding into your flesh.
Right.
Things like that happen. And that's why, like the precept I was thinking of in Sirach 3, Sirach 2 and verse 3, it says, "Cleave unto him, and depart not away, that thou mayest be increased in thy last end." Like it's not just the end, like your last end, that you may be increased at the end of things.
Right.
Because the end is the end of wickedness, but it's the beginning of righteousness that's
Right.
gonna reign in the earth.
Kind of.
That's a beautiful precept too, man. You know, especially to go right along with what everything that Israel has been through and what Israel has done. You know, made me think of that precept, Hosea. Let me grab that real quick. Hosea 6:1. Hosea 6:1. Come and let us return unto the Lord, for he hath torn, and he will heal us. He hath smitten, and he will bind us. All we got to do is return to the Lord, man, and we're right back where we fell off at. We're back up on top where it started for us because of the Most High, man. He'll keep us there, and he'll bring us there. You know, he said, if you return to me, I will return to you. That's unconditional love, man. I remember reading in Jeremiah on the 29th chapter a couple of days ago, and I was reading about how the Lord said, Israel, I love you. I favor you. And I want to be your God and you be my people. He never given up on us. On down to 31, he talks about how if you can measure the stars in the sky, the depth beneath and the sun, the moon, he's saying, if that stuff don't exist no more, Israel will no longer be a nation. But because it exists, Israel will always be a nation unto me. They've been trying to eliminate, extinct us for centuries, and the Most High will not allow them to at all. You got the 2020 project coming, man. You got this brother that the brothers posted earlier about hanging on the bridge at Mississippi and everything. That's still going on in 2024.
Yeah,
Bring it out, King.
That's still going on. Here's what bothers me. This is what bothers me, man. I'm gonna be honest with you. And look, let's just go get it. Let's just do this, bro. Since I know nobody likes to talk about this, but let's just put this out. The 10 commandments that y'all keep wanting to run to, it goes against the so-called white man. I know that's strange. I know you never heard it. Some of the viewers probably never heard that. Like, you're gonna have to break that down. Later on, we can break that down for you. I show you that word for word, verbatim, read that thing straight down and show you when the Lord gave the laws to the children of Israel, it was no other nation. He gave it to them for a specific reason, because he knew that the children of Israel, he was going to scatter them amongst these other nations, because these other nations will all be the ones that go against this law. So stop trying to save these people, man. And now tonight, how they inherit lies, it goes right along with it. It's going to be a beautiful lesson tonight, man. You know what I'm saying? People need to get their pens and pads out and study, man. This is how you grow, man. This is exactly how you grow. There's some things you're going to hear tonight you probably never heard. And you're going to hear it tonight, man, and just be like, wow, the Bible says that? The Bible states that? Yes. The Most High don't play. When Cap brought that out earlier about he going to Samuel, going to Saul, he told Saul exactly what he wanted him to do.
Yeah.
I know that's ruthless, kill babies and everything, but why you think he don't want that spirit back on the earth, man? Right. That thing ain't gonna do nothing but continue doing what it's been doing. He want it off.
Hey, he gonna have his elect men finish the job when it's all said and done. Matter of fact, Yahushua is coming. You know what I mean? That what is that? 63, Isaiah 63.
Oh yes,
he coming in. Yeah. So it's gonna get done.
It's going
right. That's right. Like it, just let me back off of that. Like Yahushua said, he said, "I'll make you fishers." Like they're gonna make you fishers of men, but in that day, we're gonna be hunters.
That's right.
That's right.
Hunters. Like they think, and that goes on to them thinking that Yahushua was a soft, timid guy. You know, hey, just keep the laws. You know,
just keep it.
Listen to me. Nah, he had a voice of many waters.
Yeah.
Meaning he spoke loud and with
a show did.
Like this. And he was telling the people, hey, if you don't want to serve me in that day, bring my enemies before me that they may be slain.
Right.
but we want to, but they want to take him out of the frame of, oh man, that sounds really bad. Like but he all love, because he died on the
No.
cross for everybody. He didn't want nobody to die.
Hey,
But he's coming to do that. What the precept he just brought out in Isaiah 63. That's Yahweh shot. If they read it and they understand it, he's come by himself.
That's my, and that was my point. I think you had said something about a chief. Yahweh Shai, he, like you said, he spoke. Y'all said he had a voice of many waters, and he going to tell you what he going to do. I mean, he telling them it's all in here, like you said. They inherited lies. It's telling them everything. It's telling them like it is. Now, if they got an ear to hear, they can hear. You know what I mean? And maybe they get an understanding, maybe not. But the Lord is telling them what He's going to do before He even do it. He telling He ain't sugarcoating it. You know what I mean? None of that. He's telling you right there. This is what I'm gonna do. You know what I mean? And hey, it is what it is, like it or not. You know, the Lord ain't no soft man. He ain't gonna whisper behind your back and all. He's telling you straight up, this is what I'm doing. I'm gonna do this. You know what I mean? And wait for it. That's what we about to read. We're gonna get into it. Shalom, Sammy T.
Shalom, Sammy. Hey,
Shalom.
We get everybody.
Oh,
yeah, I think we did.
I think we did.
Shalom.
Did we get Benny's precept?
No, the Revelation. No, I got it right here.
Okay.
Come. This is the book of Revelation, chapter 3, and verse number was it 15?
15, 16.
It says, I know your works, that you are neither cold nor hot. I would you were cold or hot. Then, because you are lukewarm and neither cold nor hot, I will spew you out of my mouth.
Yes.
Yeah, so we got to be on this thing. Ain't no, you know what I mean, halfway and, hey, you know what I mean, I don't know if I feel like it today. Hey, the Lord said, look, man, you either going to be hot or cold, because lukewarm, hey, you just going to get done away with. Spew you out, man, and you just going to get done away with. Take him off. He ain't even in the game. Some people, the Lord allowed some of the wicked to play their role, so they live a little bit longer. Sometimes they on you like, man, this dude he's 90 because he got a role to play.
Yeah.
But the people that's like, I ain't doing that either. I don't even believe there's a God. I'm just, you know what I mean? Oh, just take him off the earth. That nigga, you know what I mean? He fall off a cliff somewhere. Something stupid happened to him because he was hot nor cold. You know what I mean? You got to play a role, yeah.
That's right. We all got that. Like it said in my father's house, there's vessels of honor and vessels of dishonor.
Right.
Like it's a balance to these things. It ain't just all good or all bad. It's a balance. The Most High said He likes a just balance.
Right.
So you got to remember that. Like, just think about it. If you went to the movies and not everybody in the movie was had the same part, you had no antagonists. Everything just going good. You're like, what the hell is this movie about?
Yeah.
Man, I'm living this. What's going on? But the Most High, he's like the greatest director.
Right.
He knows this. He adds this in. Put a little drama here. Like he had some ups, some downs. Got you really like, man, hey, what the next one coming around the corner? Got you guessing. And that's what makes life exciting. If it was any other way, you just be tired of life.
Right.
Or like they say, everything's so good, you just don't care about nothing.
Yeah. You don't got a reason to call on the Lord. You just, you know,
You know, it's crazy too, man, that, you know, I've been, and I'm gonna bring this out too, man. I've been dealing in the comment section with this dude, man, for about 2 days. Talking about the Gentiles, talking about salvation, talking about all man gets grace and everything, you know. And the proper way to handle the situation was, I told the brother, hey, we can bring you up on the platform, man, and you can know what I'm saying, debate your cause, man. Right? Get up on here, man, and tell us why you believe in what you believe in. But it's funny, man, how people can say, I don't want to come on. I just want you to tell me. But you're so argumentative to the point where how can you understand truth if it was never meant for you to know truth? You can't understand. That's why you see the way the world is teaching this Bible and everything. That's why it's not. Babylon is just, this is Babylon, man. Just like you said, man, just different nations of people all together. It's so confusing, man. And then you want to take the word of God, man, and you want to make it to apply to your way of ideology and your theologian about it and saying, this is what it means to me. Y'all really don't want to understand the Bible. The Bible is not just a love letter. It's like what the brothers brought out. It's war in this book, man. It's prophecies of war, killing and destroying, where the Lord told the Israelites, go into the land over here, man, and kill everybody. They don't teach enough on that. You got Muslims smiling, like Joel Osteen smiling all the damn time, like there's something to be happy all the time. Like the Lord just soft. Like he's never killed anyone. And people don't heed to that. When they hearing about that coming out, talking about how he done killed nations and then blew them off the face of earth, they don't want to hear that. They don't want to receive that. They say, no, give me some butter, something good, sweet, that I can receive. Don't tell me that he's like that. He cannot be like that. And you got a lot of nerve to touch the apple of God's eye and think that you're going to get away with it. You're not getting away with it, man. You in trouble for that, man.
Right.
Sister got a precept.
All right. Hey, let's Benny got one also.
He sure do. Yep, Benny.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I can grab that real quick. It's John 8:31. Oh, I know this.
True.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, this is John 8:31. Then said Yahushua to those Jews which believed on him, if ye continue in my word, then are ye my disciples indeed. Okay, and ye shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free. Right. Goes right into it.
Well, let's get that. Let's get the definition in. What is the truth? Ain't that what what's his name? Pilate asked. Didn't Pilate ask, what is truth? Ain't that what he asked?
What is truth? Let's find out.
Let's get that truth though. Psalm 142 and 119. I'm gonna get that verse that Pilate was talking about with Pilate.
I got you. 119 and here it is. This is Psalms 119 and 142. Thy righteousness is an everlasting righteousness, and thy law is the truth.
Thy law.
Hamashiach said, hey, you're gonna know the law, and the law gonna set you free.
That's right.
I'm gonna get that in good precept, brother Benny Yahoo. I'm gonna get in John 18 and 32. When Pilate was talking to Mashiach, right? 32.
30.
Oh yeah, 38. Okay, so I'm gonna start at 35. I started 33. Then Pilate entered into the judgment hall again and called Yahushua and said unto him, are you the king of the Jews? Yahushua answered him, say you this thing of yourself, or did others tell you it of me? Pilate answered, am I a Jew? Your own nation and the chief priests have delivered you unto me. What have you done? Yahushua answered, my kingdom is not of this world. If my kingdom were of this world, then would my servants fight, that I should not be delivered to the Jews. But now is my kingdom not from hence. Pilate therefore said unto him, are you a king then? Yahushua answered, you say that I am a king. To this end was I born, and for this cause came I into the world, that I should bear witness unto the truth. Everyone that is of the truth heareth my voice. Pilate said unto him, what is truth? And when he had said this, he went out again unto the Jews and said unto them, I find in him no fault at all. So he confounded the Edomite, and the Edomite had no idea what the truth was. But Hamashiach was talking in like we talking, you know what I mean? He talking, you got to know the scriptures to understand. He said, The truth. Everybody that knows the law is going to hear my words. Pilate didn't know the law, so he said, "What is the law? What is the truth?" You know, it's going back on you. It took me up, you know what I mean, over there, but from your precept, Benny Yah.
Yeah, it is. It is because a lot of, and that's what they don't know. They don't know the truth, man. They think they know the truth, man, by reading it and saying, as long as you be right, do good to this person, everything, and that's truth. No, man, the truth. And what is the truth? It's the law.
That's right.
There's a nation. There's a people that don't even practice this law, man. They don't even attempt to. They can't.
That's right.
That's why they break it. It's not something they can't even try to do it, man.
No,
it ain't in their spirit.
That's right.
Their job is to get you to not keep it. That's their job. Right. They want to take you down with them. They know they can't keep it, and they ain't going nowhere. You know what I mean? They gonna get their money. Their job is to keep you from the king.
That's right. Yeah, it ain't in them. The Most High said, like the scripture actually says, okay, like what can you make? Like can you make that straight, which is crooked?
Right.
Like the Most High made them for a reason.
That's right.
Yes. Just like Pharaoh was put in power so that the Most High's power could be on full display.
Right.
That's what he's gonna do with them now. Like they think they running something, but the Most High gonna come in. He gonna run in here with Yahweh Shai, and he gonna shut down shop.
We can't wait for that. We didn't get this
nope.
Precept, did we?
No, I'll
get that real quick. Did we probably
Proverbs 30. That actually goes right along with what I was going to break down exactly to show them on the 10 Commandment chart, the vanity, which is lies, falsehood. Yeah.
Hey, look forward to that class then.
That's a class.
Let's go get ready for that class.
Get ready for it. That's exactly. She got it.
Against Esau.
Proverbs 30:8. It says, "Remove far from me vanity and lies. Give me neither poverty nor riches. Feed me with food convenient for me." Verse 9. "Lest I be full and deny you and say, who is the Lord? Or lest I be poor and steal and take the name of my power in vain."
That's a good one. Because that's at being hot or cold right there as well, to go in with that. Like it's the Most High, he gives you so much. Like it's the Most High will give you so much that you can handle. But this is a prayer basically saying, hey, don't give me too much that I'm like it. Don't give me too much that I can't recognize that it's a blessing for you that through my life. Because hey, rich people probably don't even think through the day, hey, the Most High woke me up this morning and gave me this, and now I have all this. They're like, man, I did this on my own.
Pride.
All the pride under the sun. Like but like Solomon says, all of that is vanity.
Right.
But then, like you want to pray that the Most High don't make it to you in such a low state that you gotta steal. And they be like, hey, I thought this man believed in the Lord.
Right.
Like but he out here stealing. Nah, like I don't know about that. And then that make the Most High look like he ain't nothing.
Right.
So hey, that's a good one to remember when you trying to figure things out in this world. Like maybe that's something you need to pray about. Like so that the Most High keep you in that balance that we were talking about.
Right.
Right.
Getting the lesson. About 40 minutes in, we always do a little, we got to come out with it. I think you touched on a little bit of the brother that was found. Where was that? You said Mississippi?
Yeah.
I didn't really get got hung. You know what I mean? Another brother, another one, 2024. We got a lot of stuff going on, but we like to, in the beginning of our lives, you know what I mean, kind of, bring out some precepts, get us warmed up, get the spirit in, let it build up, talk about some events and things, and then we go into the lesson. So appreciate everybody's patience.
Con. Benny had did we get that one 1950? Like 119 and 151. I can grab that real quick.
Okay. I'm gonna let y'all expound on it because I'll go somewhere else.
Oh no, he just talked. This is just a precept to let me back off of what the truth is.
Oh,
So this is Psalms 119 and 151. Thou art near, O Lord, and all thy commandments are true.
okay.
It just let me back on that same point that the
Yeah.
law is truth, because the law are his commandments. So
That's right.
Right.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
just tie
Beautiful.
those in.
And then Yahoo. Okay.
Okay. But hey, whenever you're ready, we'll jump into this lesson. Everybody, make sure you got your. If you ain't already got your pens and your pads out, hey, get them out now because it's about to get good.
Come on, let's check it out. Without further ado.
Let me go ahead and start that video for.
Good. I'm good on my end.
Oh yeah. We're good.
About it in Luke 21:24, that there's going to be a time period where the Gentiles take over, and at the end times, the Hebrew Israelites are going to wake up. They're going to come to themselves. They're going to remember who they are, and they're going to start coming back to Yah and His commands. And when they do, that is when the second Exodus takes place. I just wanted to leave my testimony for you as a Gentile believer in Yeshua HaMashiach, that I came to the understanding that the descendants of the transatlantic slave trade and probably some indigenous African Americans here that were here beforehand, I think might be some of the lost tribes of Israel who were here when Columbus got here, that understand that you guys are the true Hebrew Israelites of the Bible, that people around the world understand as descendants of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. My testimony is about 3 years ago in December. I was reading the book of Revelation. As you know, it's the only book in the Bible that promises a blessing to those who read it, and it turned out to be true for me. I was in chapter 4 and verse 3, and he that sat on the throne was to look like a jasper and sardine stone, and there was a rainbow around the throne in the sight like unto an emerald. When I saw jasper and sardine stone, I looked those stones up, and the color of them was basically like a black man's skin. And then I turned back thinking of what Revelation 13 and 14, 1, 13 and 14 say. His head and hair were like wool. Of course, we know what African Americans' hair is like. It's like wool. White as snow. His eyes were as a flame of fire, and his feet were like unto fine brass, as if it had been burned in a furnace. And so obviously we know what color that is. So that's when I realized that Jesus Christ was a black man. But I didn't put two and two together about his descendants of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, who the entire Old Testament and the New Testament, and Jesus speaks about it in Luke 21:24, that there's going to be a time period where the Gentiles take over, and at the end times, the Hebrew Israelites are going to wake up. They're going to come to themselves. They're going to remember who they are, and they're going to start coming back to Yah and His commands. And when they do, that is when the second Exodus takes place and Jesus' return happens. So it was a big. So I accepted that Jesus was black based on the Bible itself. And a little more about my story. I went to a fair, and recently after discovering this, and there was some IUIC gentlemen there in the purple and gold, and I almost had an opportunity to go up to him and say, I believe Jesus is black too. I didn't get the chance to speak to them, but I got home and I just looked up on YouTube, gold and purple, black Hebrews, and found somebody. I got his number. I called him, and because I wanted to fellowship with a Hebrew Israelite, and that was when I learned about the camp doctrine of white people can't be saved. It didn't deter me at all. In fact, later on, listening to some Hebrew Israelite teachers, I think Apostle Curtis Lewis brought this up, that Jesus himself said that many will be offended when they come to the realization their identity has been stolen from them. So I don't blame them at all. I think the teaching is wrong that Gentiles can't be saved, but I also think the teaching is wrong that it doesn't matter who the Hebrew Israelites are. It doesn't matter what color Jesus Christ's skin is, because it also says that in those later days and in that day and at that time, that people are going to see the descendants of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob and know who they are based on their appearance. And many will come to the Jews and will say, I hear Yah is with you. And there will be 10 Gentiles to every one Jew who will grab the hem. And as we kind of enter into these times, understanding who the real Israelites are, I think it's more important than ever that Gentiles accept God's chosen people who were the Israelites, and that we got grafted in because of their unbelief, but don't boast against natural branches. I just think it's so important to take the Bible, the Word of God, seriously, and in most cases, just believe what it says. It always tells you if it's speaking in a parable or an allegory, but when it speaks outrightly and directly, I would just suggest that my fellow Gentiles take heed to what it says, and we can talk about this more when we talk on your podcast. But I've gained a lot from learning from born again Hebrew Israelites like Apostle Curtis, like yourself, like other YouTube channels. The Gates of Huldah would be one of them. Benayah Israel, We Woke Now with Pastor Kelly. There's just a lot of great Bible teachers who teach the Bible in context that I don't think most of the Gentile churches are getting nowadays. The 501c3s that are real, maybe programmatic in their teaching style, they'll just teach on a couple of verses and tell personal stories rather than really digging into the Bible. What does it say about the Hebrew Israelites, the descendants of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob in the last days? What is the plan of redemption? Starts making sense of a lot of verses that we can talk about when I'm with you. But that's my testimony. I hope it helps, especially my fellow Gentiles, to understand that Israel matters. When you bless Israel, you are blessed. And so I just want to say, bless Israel, and we'll talk soon. Bye.
Wow.
There it is.
EOCC. Gotta be something. You know what I mean? I wanted to give a disclaimer too. You know, on the video, it does say, Negroes only, only the Negroes are only, all the Israelites are black, all 12 tribes or something like that. And this camp doesn't feel that way. We don't believe that that's true. Biblically, historically, prophetically. So this is just the video that we use for teaching,
Good point. Good point to bring up. Because I always bring up when people talk about Negro only, I was like, yes, what about those Israelites that Nehemiah threw out?
Right.
What about those? They Negro too? Like
Right.
if you went to see them today, they look just like me and you? I don't think so.
No.
I don't think so. So you gotta you can't put that. That's a bold statement to say Negro only. And also, if you know your history, Native Americans were called Negroes as well.
Mm-hmm.
So what are you confirming what we say when we say when you say Negro only? Does that mean anybody that's been noted as Negro at any point of time? Like it's strange.
Yeah, real strange doctrine.
Yeah, it's like you had other nations like that Jacob, Leah, and Rachel. They were all of the same kinsmen, right? But what about their handmaids? Were they what were they? You don't know.
Right.
So to say they're phenotype and that they were only Negro, you guessing.
Going up.
You playing with fire.
Mm-hmm.
If telling the Most High, hey, your people gotta look like this, exactly like this. They look like anything else. Nah, that ain't them.
Right. Yeah, that's a crazy doctrine.
Yep. Crazy doctrines.
But yeah, the Gentile there, you know what I mean? He think he got this thing figured out, and he, you know, I can understand to an extent him running to. I mean, he's trying to cleave now.
Yeah,
You know, but you know, things ain't as easy as it you know. Oh, hey, you know, okay, I recognize, I understand, and I'm gonna make a video, and you know, then we're grafted in. Hey, you really don't fully understand this thing,
no.
right? Somebody been leading you on, and then you've been inherited some more lies. So, you know,
more lies.
Yeah, and that's the precept, Jeremiah.
Right?
16 to 19, right?
Jeremiah 16,
That's what he's doing. Yeah. I'll bring that out real quick since we on this.
Okay, you got it.
Jeremiah 16 to 19. Oh Lord, my strength and my fortress and my refuge in the day of my affliction. The Gentiles shall come unto thee from the ends of the earth and shall say, surely our fathers have inherited lies, vanity, and things wherein there is no profit.
Wow. The Gentiles are going to come from the ends of the earth, and that's when they're going to wake up and say, surely our fathers have inherited lies, vanity, meaning, you know, things that don't even amount to nothing. A Tesla, you know what I mean? A cottage, a yacht, none of a vanity. Lies, vanity, and things wherein there is no profit.
No profit.
Wow.
You know, and that's a great point you brought out too, man. They really don't understand this thing, man, because
not at all.
What's coming their way, it ain't going to be as simple as where the man was trying to say, I know he's Jesus black and everything, and you know, I should be saved. I should get some kind of mercy. And you actually don't know the anger of the Most High because of what these people, these nation of people have done to his children.
Right.
But real quick, since we still on that thing, man, I'm going to throw out 2 precepts real quick, man. Okay. Go to Psalms. I'm at Psalms 101, and I'm going to start at 3 and 4, and I'm going to drop to 7 and 8 just to show you that, you know, the Most High hate wickedness, man. And he can't change just because someone finally woke up to it, man, and saying, wait a minute, these are the Israelites now. That ain't going to stop him from bringing the judgment that you got to drink, right? So Psalms 1, what you say, Cap?
You want to read it?
Yeah, 3 and 4, and then drop to 7 and 8 for me.
You said Psalm 101?
Yes.
Huh. This is the book of Psalm, chapter 101, verse number 3. It says, I will set no wicked thing before mine eyes. I hate the work of them that turn aside. It shall not cleave to me.
There's no way in the world that anybody that's doing this wickedness, man, is going to cling to the Most High at all. I don't care how much you ask for mercy and say, Lord, I'm sorry. He said he will set no wicked thing before me. He can't even stand in his presence, man. Go ahead, God.
Verse 4. A froward heart shall depart from me. I will not know a wicked person.
You can't force him to know at all. He will not. That's out of his mouth. And we know whatever comes out of his mouth, always leave and it pleases him. It returns back to him, please, not void. Right? Verse 7 for me, God.
Verse 7. He that worketh deceit shall not dwell within my house. He that telleth lies shall not tarry in my sight.
Hey, you're not getting away from this.
Right.
I'm going to bring that back forward to you for the lies that you've done. Those of you who know down in Mississippi when they hung that young brother and lying about it. We don't know what happened. We don't know what's going on. Even with the situation when the cop came, I forgot what city it was in, but the young boy was having a mental breakdown, 22 years old, and the cops and them came in there, and he got up and he started trying to run. They pushed him down, and the cop pulls out the gun and he shoots and kills him. They edit the camera, right, to make it look like their innocence as usual, right? And then have the nerve to tell the family and all them, like, once they edited, we didn't know what like happened that got him so erratic to where we had to shoot the man. Because the taser gun we used, it didn't tase him, it didn't take him down. So we had to shoot him. Right? He knows the lies. He's not gonna let you get away with that, man. You can't go to church what's that song they got out? The Pretty White Church on building or whatever they got. Talking about, I'm heading to the white church. You can go to that white church all you want. Them doors ain't gonna stop from what's coming. About to come through and turn things off the hinges, right? And this is off the hinges tonight. Give me verse 8 real quick, Bobby Shot.
Verse 8. I will early destroy all the wicked of the land, that I may cut off all wicked doers from the city of the Lord.
He's cutting them off. There's going to be no such thing as, wait a minute, man, I can get restitution with you, God, because now I'm coming out telling you that the Israelite, they are the Israelites. That's not stopping the judgment that's coming, because if they're, and he's the descendant of Esau, right? So let's find out what the Lord says about their children. Real quick, Bible shop for me. Job 27, 13, and 14. And this is going to land the plane right here, man, for the other gods to come on and pray. But I want to show you, the Lord makes no mistake. When he says something, you best believe he means it, man. He's not taking it back, right? And even though this man is coming out trying to clean and everything, the time is coming. It's not going to stop for what's coming. Watch this.
I got you. This is Job 27 and 13. This is the portion of a wicked man with God, and their heritage of princes.
Come on.
Which they shall receive of the Almighty.
Which they shall receive, the oppressors, which they shall receive of the Almighty. What is they going to receive? Watch this.
If his children be multiplied.
If they multiply.
It is for the sword.
It is for the sword. It is for the sword. Come on, God.
And his offspring shall not be satisfied with bread.
The offspring of him shall not be satisfied at all. It's for the sword. That is it said the Almighty. This is the Most High getting into action. Normally you got Yahweh Shai doing all the way. Hey, go do it. Let me get in. Let me lay a brick. Of the oppression, when they multiply, it's for the sword. How can he take that back? How can he take that back and say, oh, I made a mistake? I'm not supposed to say that. He cannot. The Most High, we brought them precepts out earlier. This is truth right here. This is what the saints are praying about. What is that in 1 Corinthians 6? It's where he said, revenge our blood. This is what they waiting on. Go get them, man. You ain't gonna look what they done did to us. He said, hey, I'm gonna give you a white robe. Wait just a little bit longer. I'm coming with this thing, man. And I'm gonna land my plane right there, man. I'll praise to the Most High. Go ahead, guys. Y'all got it.
All praise to the Most High. All praise to the Most High, like he said, yeah. And that's the heritage and the portion of the wicked man and the liar. You know what I mean? And that's what I wanted to pick up on as well. Can I get a Deuteronomy 33 and 29, Baba Kashai?
33.
Gotcha.
And then 33 and 20. I got a few. I'm a couple of them. You know what I mean?
Gotcha.
And Psalm 58 and 3.
3. Oh yeah, that's a good one.
Just let me know when you're ready.
Start at 28 for me, God, Baba Kashai. Matter of fact, start at 27.
This is Deuteronomy 33 and verse 27. The eternal God is thy refuge, and underneath are the everlasting arms. And he shall thrust out the enemy before thee, from before thee, and shall say, destroy them.
Right.
Israel then shall dwell in safety alone.
How we going to dwell again, King?
In safety alone.
Alone, right?
The fountain of Jacob shall be upon the land of corn and wine. Also his heavens shall drop down dew.
Right, 29, my verse.
Happy art thou, O Israel. Who is like unto thee, O people saved by the Lord?
You know we totally different because the Lord ain't giving salvation to nobody else but us. Come on.
No, that's right. That's
the
right.
shield of thy help. And who is the sword of thy excellency?
Here go the point right here.
And thy enemies shall be found liars unto thee.
Our enemies are going to be found liars. This is what we just read. They've inherited lies. Our enemies have inherited lies. The Bible says, even in, like Chief said, the law. Even in the law, the Lord said they are liars. They've inherited lies, and they're going to be found liars. Come on.
And thou shalt tread upon their high places.
Now we're going to possess them. We're going to destroy their stuff. You know what I mean? The Lord had already said in the law that they was liars. They're going to be found liars unto us, right?
That's right.
Get that one in Psalm 58.
Psalm 58, and you said 3?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Psalms 58 and 3. The wicked are estranged from the womb. They go astray as soon as they be born. speaking lies.
Yeah, that we talking about. We know who we talking about. Esau.
That's
You know what I
right.
mean? Especially Esau, right?
Definitely.
As soon as they come out the womb, they come out speaking lies. They've inherited lies.
That's
Even
right.
from a baby, they believe them lies. They from the womb, they believe that they can be saved. That all they come out the womb and they should be panicking. Like Chief said, if they multiply, they're gonna be multiplied just to get killed, just for the
That's right.
sword.
That's what it
What
says.
it said in Job. But they don't got enough understanding to be afraid that they are multiplying just to be destroyed and cut off.
That's right.
So they got to feed themselves lies. Can I get Psalm 2 and verse 1, Baba Kashab?
Oh, that's
2:1.
Yes, sir.
I got you. This is Psalms 2 and verse 1.
Uh-huh.
Why do the heathens rage and the people imagine a vain thing?
The Lord is asking a question there. Why do the heathens rage? Why they tripping? Crusades, they got the KKK. They started the KKK, burning crosses on people's yards, and then they going around. They got vocab alone. They got even our people going against us. Why do the heathens rage? And the people imagine a vain thing. It's vanity to think that you're going to get something that belongs. We grafted in. You know what I mean? We getting our ass kicked the whole time, but y'all can be grafted in. That's vanity.
Come on.
They've inherited lies, right? Drop down to 8, guys. Baba Kashab.
Verse 8. Ask of me, and I shall give thee the heathen for thine inheritance, in the uttermost parts of the earth for thy possession.
So them same heathen that's raging and imagining a vain thing, the Lord said, ask of me, I'll let you have them, nigga. I'll let you have them. You know what I mean? Just ask. I'm going to let you have them, right? We can possess them. That's in the law. Leviticus say we can possess them. Why are they imagining a vain thing? When it's our turn, it's our rules. And our rules are that we can possess them. They've inherited lies. I got a couple more, and I'm going to give it right back, y'all. Let me get John 8 and 41 through 44, Baba Kashab.
John 8.
Yep.
All praises, man. That's real. That's what's up. That's real, man.
Hey. Also, if the people want to also pull that out, what you're saying, and they want to pull it into the New Testament, you got Acts 4 and 25 that has that same sentiment. So they, because they love Paul, they believe everything that come out Paul's mouth.
Right.
He speaks the same thing in Acts 4 and 25.
That's got to be a spirit, man, or something.
It
because
is.
Everyone, it got to be, because everyone, that's the first thing they say is, they don't say what Yahushua has said to do. They say, well, Paul said this, and Paul did this.
I'm telling you.
I don't know, man.
Hey, that's at what Acts 5 and 29. Like, yes, hey, we ought to obey God rather than man.
Right. Peter said they're gonna be studying Paul to their own demise because they don't even understand him.
They don't.
Yep.
You know what
To
I mean?
their own destruction.
Oh, and that was
Real.
another precept.
What is it? John 8?
8 and 42 through 44.
Jesus. Okay, this is John 8, 42 to 44. It says, ye do the deeds of your father. Then said they to him, we be not born of fornication. We have one Father, even God. 42. Jesus said unto them, if God were your father, ye would love me, for I proceed forth and came from God. Neither came I of myself, but he sent me.
Right.
Why do ye not understand my speech, even because ye cannot hear my word?
Right. Hey, and that's when he was talking about you will know the truth, and the truth will set you free. Y'all don't keep the law, so you can't even hear me. He said, whoever knows the truth, you know what I mean, can hear me. But they don't keep the law, so they can't hear him. Keep on going, God.
Ye are of your father the devil, and the lust of your father ye will do.
Right.
He was a murderer from the beginning,
Mm-hmm.
and abide not in the truth.
He ain't had no laws.
Yep.
There it is, because there is no truth in him. When he speaketh a lie, he speaketh of his own, for he is a liar and the father of it.
He's a liar and the father of lies, right? You know what I mean? We've inherited lies. That's the topic. Jeremiah 16:19. The Gentiles have inherited lies.
That's right.
Lies. From they inherit means it come down from your daddy and them.
That's right.
You know what I mean? He talking about them too. Not just them, some wicked Israelites too. You know what I mean? Because they got another father. You know what I mean? Let me get Revelation 2:9 from there, Baba Kashaf, real quick. I'm gonna close it out, y'all.
I got you.
A couple of
I got you. It's Revelation 2 and verse 9. Like this. I know thy works in tribulations and poverty, but thou art rich.
Right.
And I know the blasphemy of them that say they are Jews and are not, but are the synagogue of Satan.
Right. But are the synagogue of Satan. Right? Blasphemy is a wicked lie. Let me get 3 and 9, Baba Kashaf. That's the one I really wanted. Blasphemy is a wicked lie. So the Lord is already saying, hey, they lying. They lying on y'all. Right? You know what I mean? They lying on y'all. They've inherited lies. These same people. Go ahead, God.
Oh, I was just going to say, just in case the people didn't know, like when it says, but are the synagogue of Satan, like a synagogue means chief house, and then to be of Satan means an adversary. So they're your number one adversaries. That's what they're saying.
That's right.
And that goes into Psalm 83 and 1. I mean, Psalm 83, the first nation about the Lord's enemies, the first nation mentioned is Edom.
The Edomites.
Those call themselves Jews and they are not.
All right, I just want to bring that out. You wanted 3 and 9?
Yes, sir.
It says, this is Revelation 3 and verse 9. Behold, I will make them of the synagogue of Satan, which shall say they are Jews and are not, but do lie.
They do what, King?
But do lie.
They the ones making the lies up. You know what I mean? And the so-called white man, everybody else inheriting in them lies. You know what I mean? They've inherited lies from their fathers because their father was a liar from the beginning. The truth wasn't in them. You know what I mean? The laws did never abode in Esau. Esau said, man, what good is that? What good is that birthright to me? You know what I mean? He didn't have no laws in him. What good is that birthright to me? Mom and daddy said, don't marry them Canaanites. He goes still go do it
anyway.
That's right. That's right.
Horrible.
The Lord breaking them down like that. I think I got one more, y'all.
You good?
I really got 2 more. Can I get Daniel 2 and 44? And before that, Galatians 6 and 7. Baba Kashaf.
Galatians 6 and 7.
Oh, I'm gonna get one in Job. I got Job 12 and 16 real quick, and then my last one.
What was that in Daniel again?
2 and 44.
I got you then. All right. This is Daniel 2 and verse 44.
So let me read this one before you get that.
Oh, con.
This is and then I got Galatians. See if you can get Galatians 6 and 7 for me. Then we go to that Daniel. This is Job 12 and 16. It says, with him is strength and wisdom. The deceived and the deceiver are his. So the Lord done set up the person to get deceived. Remember they said we inherited lies. The Gentiles said that. They gonna say that at the end. We inherited lies, vanity, and things that are there is no profit. Well, the Lord caused you to be deceived. He the one that sent the spirit out to deceive your forefathers, because he manipulated them. You know what I mean? That's what it said. The deceived and the deceiver belong to the Lord.
That's right.
That's right. You got it, kid. That Galatians.
Galatians 6 and 7. I'm gonna read the 8 for you, Baba Kashaf.
Wow.
It says, be not deceived. God is not mocked. For whatsoever a man soweth, that shall he also reap.
The so-called Edomites and whoever think that the so-called white man as a whole nation or even individually can skip the judgment, they're deceived. You know what I mean? They're telling you that a man can do what he want to do and then jump over here. Nah, the Bible says nobody's righteous.
That's right.
Why the heck they gonna skip it? You know what I mean? We had to go in. We going through stuff now. We paying for stuff now. It goes against the law. It goes against the Bible. The morals of the Bible. It just goes against the foundation of the Bible that they can skip their judgment. So they've inherited lies. Go ahead, King.
Verse 8, for he that soweth to his flesh shall of the flesh reap corruption. But But he that soweth to the Spirit shall of the Spirit reap life everlasting.
And we know the Spirit is these laws.
That's right.
The word that he's speaking to us is Spirit.
That's
you understand? Pursuant to what is that? Romans 7? Is that Romans or Acts 7?
What do you want?
Not we don't got to go there. Acts 7 and 48, I think it was, talking about how the law is spiritual. Is that Acts or Romans 7:48? Let me go.
Yeah, 7. You got it. Romans 7 and I believe it's 12 or 14, right? Spirit, the law is spiritual.
Well, hold on. I had one at 7. And I'm just really just putting a marker there just in case. I mean, since I mentioned it.
Romans 7.
Romans 7, yeah.
12.
You said it's 1 and 12 too?
12 is like where it's holy and good.
And then 14 says the kindly affection to let's see, 14.
14 is the law is spiritual.
Yeah, 7 and 14.
Yeah, 7 and 14.
Just referencing, you know what I mean? And I think my last precept is that Daniel got.
I got you. This is Daniel 2 and 44. It says, and in the days of these kings shall the God of heaven set up a kingdom, which shall never be destroyed, and the kingdom shall not be left to other people.
The kingdom ain't going to be left to other people. That's all over the Bible. They've inherited lies.
That's right.
Everywhere in the Bible, it's not going to be left to other people. Go ahead, God.
I thought, but he said that they were grafted in.
And it ain't going to be left to other people.
No way around it.
But I'm grafted in, so I get the kingdom too.
You've inherited another lie, buddy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That nigga lying while he talking. You know what I mean? He trying to bring the truth out and still lying. He's still lying.
Man, when he said that, I was just like,
right.
Right. Like, all right. Like, I think they're teaching that wrong. Everything else is right, but I think that's wrong. Maybe you just don't have the understanding, or you just don't want to believe it. You want to, like it's what they say, and those who believe a lie. he wants to believe a lie.
Want to believe a lie, yeah.
Let me get back to it. I'll start that whole part over, and this is, and the kingdom shall not be left to other people, but it shall break in pieces and consume all these kingdoms, and it shall stand forever.
Come. Last precept is just you know what I mean, showing them there's nowhere to go. You've inherited a lie. Y'all got it.
Nah, he said it was gonna. I thought it said it was gonna break the kingdoms. Not only did it gonna break it, it's gonna consume. That means to destroy it.
Right.
Like if you were consuming something, you eating it up, it's gone.
Right.
It ain't nothing left of it.
Right.
So he broke it, and then he got rid of it.
Total annihilation.
I got once General, you got yours. I got 3 to land back off there.
No, you good.
Right on point. Got Psalms 50, 16 and 17, Proverbs 6 and 16, 17 and 18. And my last one would be Jeremiah 9, 3 and 5.
You want Psalms what? 50?
Yeah, 16 and 17.
Okay.
And then Proverbs 6 will start at 16, 17, and 18 on that one.
Which one you got, Jim?
I got the Psalms.
I get Proverbs 6.
The water. This is Psalms 50 and 16 and 17. But unto the wicked God saith, what hast thou to do, Salakia? What hast thou to do to declare my statutes? Or that thou mayest take my covenant in thy mouth?
What are you doing even trying to put this word in your mouth, man? Right. It has no place for you, man. Right? It shouldn't even be in your mouth. What are you doing? You know, you spoke about vocab alone. What you doing, bro? What are you doing? How you gonna go around to these camps and try to cut the camps, man?
Right.
What drove you and put the spirit on you to go to tell these brothers who at these camps trying to make our people understand, in order for us to make our community better, in order for us to get better, we have to come back to the truth, which is the law. How does that upset you? You ain't supposed to have this thing in the possession of your hands at all. Right. It's not doing you any good at all.
Man.
This book is only going to do good to the Israelites, man. That is it. That's why it makes you drive the way you drive, to come to challenge the prophets and the children of Israel about their inheritance. That's why you drive, man. You like, man, dang, they got, we got to cling to them. Just like this devil right here who's trying to come out with the truth, man. But yeah, he's still lying about it, man. He's amazed is what it is. He like, damn, I never saw this like this, man. I've been going to church for over 40 plus years. And the truth has never been shown to me like this, like the Israelites are bringing it out, man. Because these are the secrets of wisdom of the Most High that he only placed in his children Israel. No one else can get it. No one else. You don't even have a right to have this thing in your possession and try to talk about it. The Lord himself said, what are you doing? He looking around on the throne to everybody. Yeah, what they talking about? Yeah, I don't know. Who is this? Right? Watch this. Let's go ahead, Bob. I'll finish that.
All right. Verse 17. Hold on. Yeah. Verse 17. Send thou hatest instruction and casteth my words beside thee.
So what are you casting behind you? You hated instruction. You hate the 10 Commandments. You cast that behind you. You said, man, I don't give a dang about that. We're going to make our own rules. Man, we got a man marrying man with equal rights, women marrying women with equal rights. We're going to totally go against your instructions to let you know we don't follow you. We follow ourselves, man. He told you this truth is not placed in everyone. This is what upset a lot of people, man, because they can't get a hold of this thing, man. Hey, like, why can't we get a hold of this? The enemy don't want nothing to do with truth at all.
Right.
Since the beginning, like the precept that was brought out earlier, a murderer in the beginning, he threw them instructions back. That's why he murdered. You don't care nothing about truth. The Lord said, thou shalt not kill, man. Screw that. I'm killing, man. Right? I'll praise the Most High. Let me get that one in Proverbs 6 and 16, 17, 18.
Gotcha. This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 6 and verse number 16. These 6 things do the Lord hate. Yea, 7 are an abomination unto him.
Come on.
A proud look, a lying tongue, and hands that shed innocent blood.
Hold, Bible Kashai, God. A lying tongue and a hand that shed innocent blood. Now remember, we started out showing you the 6 things he hates.
Oh, don't forget the proud look.
Definitely. Yeah. Hey, and I told you earlier, right? When the guys get done, we're gonna break that thing down for you about the 10 Commandments, man, to show you, man. So you got brothers and sisters can start looking at this and be like, wow, it was never meant for them. It's going to show you exactly how this person is and the precepts that we bring him out, how he took the guy's instructions and just threw them back, said, we don't go by none of those at all. And we're gonna prove the fact and show that. Go ahead, Bob. Shall I finish that out for me?
18. And heart that deviseth wicked imaginations, feet that be swift in running to mischief.
Kind of brings us back to that story, guy, where you had George Steeney and they said, we're going to give you some ice cream if you just say you committed the murder. And they gave him ice cream because he said, okay, I do it. I'm going to get to go home. Yeah. And then put a Bible up under him as they electrocuted him. Right? Yeah. Wicked imaginations. Damn. These are the same people that are trying to say, hey, hold on. Like this Esau came on tonight talking about some trying to get grafted back in, trying to find some. Brother, y'all going to drink the cup. There's no way around it. The Lord is not going. He ain't the Lord. He's the Lord of lies. And no, man, he's righteous. He's a balanced God.
That's right.
That's right.
You've got to. You know why? Because he made us drink it. Bitter. It was bitter. It's been bitter.
His own kids.
His own children. Right? That's right. And we're dealing with that lies tonight, man. Let me get that last precept and I turn over to you, guys. Jeremiah 9, 3, and 5.
Jeremiah 9, 3, and 5. All right. I got you. This is Jeremiah 9, 3, and verse 5. Through verse 5. And they bent their tongues like their bow for lies. But they are not valiant. Sorry. For the truth upon the earth. For they proceed from evil to evil. And they know not me.
No, they know the Lord.
No, they know not me,
They know not me. Go ahead, God.
saith the Lord.
They know not me. Now, here's the Lord telling you, they go evil to evil. They speak lies, their tongue like a bow. They know not me. So how can they set up and tell you, yes, I know the Lord. I go to church every Sunday. I know the Lord. The Lord said, they know not me. He can't lie. They don't know me.
That's
because
right.
they walk upon the earth without truth. And what is this truth? The commandments, the law that was given to the children of Israel. Hit me with 5 real quick, Bible Shot.
Verse 5. And they will deceive every one his neighbor and will not speak the truth.
Not the law. They're not going to teach them. They keep the law. Go ahead.
They have taught their tongue to speak lies and wearied themselves to commit iniquity.
You see that? You see that? And we've been bringing that out tonight, showing you what the truth is. It's the law. They don't teach the law. They teach you how to break the law. Because if we continue to break the law, it keeps them in rulership. It keeps them, their nation, going on and on and on. We've been in the 6th captivity since we came out of Egypt. Now we're at 7. But after the previous 6, what do? We return to the laws. And once we return to the laws, here comes our Messiah. Here comes the Savior. Here comes the hero. They know this. That's why they want us to continue. And my last precept, I'm going to read it real quick, but I turn it over to you, General. Man, 28, Proverbs 28 and 9 goes right along with Cal was talking about earlier. He that turneth away his ear from hearing the law, even his prayer should be abomination. If you don't keep the laws, you cannot pray to the Most High God. He will not hear you. I'm sorry. And that's the precept. I just read it from the Bible, right? I don't think people really read the Bible when they say they read it. Because obviously they get offended when we bringing it out on the block. They get very offended. You know, I'm thinking about real quick last Shabbat, we was out there and the lady wanted to make a donation. And Cap kept saying, look, man, we don't take money. We want to show you who you are according to the Bible. If I can't make a donation, I don't want to hear what's in that Bible. Right. Well, I wanted to pay you money. No, we don't want no money. We want you in the truth. We want you to understand what the Most High created you and ordained you to do for him. No. Y'all have a nice day. She walked off. I don't know what to say, man. Yeah, that was shocking to me. I was like, wow. She wanted to give money instead of the word. The word is more than money than silver and gold.
Hey, the disciples would have told her, your money gonna perish. What they tell her, Ananias and them, your money perish with you. No, that was the sorcerer, that one that he wanted to purchase the gifts of God.
The gifts of God.
Yeah. She coming over, you know what I mean? But yeah.
But yeah, a lot. But that's our people though. We have. Hey, I was just watching I was watching our brother's video from the other day where he was walking around the neighborhood. And he was talking to a sister about the Bible.
Saw that.
She thought look, you can be gay and still serve the Most High. You can you can say all the things about the Bible that you can just lie on the Bible, not bring out Bible verses.
Right.
You can just and that's why I thank the Most High for waking me up to the truth. Because we used to be there, we just quote things that we done heard our pastor say, not knowing that he just inherited that lie. He done inherited lies. Because your pastor inherited lies too. Look, our people have inherited lies. And and if it wasn't for the Most High waking up our people to go out and teach us what the Bible is actually saying, we'd be living in that lie. And we'd be oh, I have a personal relationship with God. I know God, but then but it says if you know God, then you would keep his commandments.
That's right. That's right.
He that say that he know of me and keep of not my commandments is a liar.
It's a liar.
True family. That's right.
Yep, that was it. 1 John 2 and
2 and 3, 4.
Yeah. Because that's what we were. We had that zeal for God. We wanted to serve God. I don't think there's another race of people who love God as much as we do
Mm.
until it comes to the truth of loving God.
Right.
Now we get up early in the morning. Hey, they look to the women, tell the kid, hey, I gotta pressure my hair, get your suit on, get your dress on, get the nice shoes. Hey, wear the clean underwear today.
Mm.
You know,
Clean.
like
Good
yeah,
draws.
put the nice ones on.
Yeah.
Like yeah, they get you all tidied up. You didn't get a haircut. You get a haircut on the Sabbath day so you can look good for Sunday.
Yeah.
Like yeah, we be at Sunday school. Like yeah, then you got the first service, the second, the evening service. You be there all day, but all you getting is a feel good message and some hooping and hollering, some music, and that's it.
And some hog jaws or something. After
the church.
You good and hungry for it. You smelling it, and they got abominations. In
Thank you doing something.
Sister look, Sister Laureen, she done made her famous hog jaws.
Yeah.
You know, like and the pastor the pastor got a big old plate of abomination mixed in with his greens, you know. Our people have just been, we've inherited lies because we've trusted in our oppressor to teach us the words of this Bible.
Right.
And a lot of us, we just feed off of that. Yeah. Ooh. I remember I used to be in church, be sitting there waiting for pastor to give me something new. Ooh, he said that. Oh, like he just worded it a little different. Ooh, right. That's what the Bible said. Just like I saw a video. He said, "I'm gonna tell you about a Bible verse you ain't never seen." Like yeah, but it's there. It's Genesis verse 0, chapter 1, verse 0. I was like, okay, where we going with this? Where we going with this? In the beginning, like it's before the earth, there was God. I was like, what?
Oh, here you go, adding that. Yeah, there you go. Trying to get deep. Trying to get too deep. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I like, and the church eating that up. Oh yeah. Oh, pastor brought that out before the Bible was written. God was there. No, God was
there. Bro, running out of sermons. A little sermon book. He lost his sermon book over Sister Cynthia's house the other night.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
He was laying hands and praying on it.
Right. You got to get up out of here real quick.
Lord of my shepherd. Know what I want? Man, my.
Yeah, that's our people though. Like I used to be a part of it too. So I can't. So I understand it. But the Most High opened my eyes to the truth because I really was seeking Him. I think I was talking to the brother. I was talking to my brother Jay, who was telling him, man, I used to be in church. I was doing the music and the soundboard and ushering and putting the cars in the parking lot. I was trying to do everything I could for the Most High because I loved them that much. But that didn't mean an amount of nothing, and I wasn't keeping no commandments.
Right. And you was deeply embedded in there too. When the way you were telling us, I said, God,
I was in it. I was like I told the Most High that I'll serve you any way I could, and I was trying to do everything I knew. I was trying to do everything I knew, not what the Bible taught me, but everything that just looked good on the outside. Like I was going to the Bible study, but I couldn't tell you what Bible verses they were talking about. Like he said some verses, and I was like, "Oh, that sounds good." And the next day, I don't remember nothing they talked about. Nothing. So so I want my life wasn't changing. It just felt good to be around other people just like me. But it like you can get that same feeling when you in sin. Like you around the same people that's just like you, and you think you cool. Same thing when you in church and they ain't teaching you nothing. Like you're around the same people and they feel good. Like and it's just that same feeling, but you think you're doing something righteous, but you have a zeal for God, but not according to the knowledge of God. And that's even worse. That's like when it tells you when it talks about that you missed the mark because you didn't even know what it was. You had a blindfold on, shooting your gun into the air. Like I didn't even know nothing about keeping no law. I didn't know anything about like you shouldn't hate your brother in the heart. they just teach you you gotta love everybody.
Mm.
Like it is. They don't teach you the balance of it. So it feels all good that God is all love, but then when I came in the truth, they're like, but God's a man of war. I'm like, no, he ain't. He love everybody. Read the Bible verse. Oh dang, he a man of war. I'm like, yeah, he it make you think. Then why, if he love everybody so much, then why did he get the flood and kill everybody?
Yeah.
Except for 8 people.
Start putting things together.
Yeah, your mind
Like a
just
puzzle.
And that's when you realize, damn, like you said, I inherited a lie.
Mhm.
Lies. You know what I mean?
Yeah, over and over.
Like you
And
said, the so-called white man or the heathen, they inherited the lies, and then we wanted to be like them, and it got them right back from them.
That's right.
When we was in the truth, and we. And that was a good precept you brought, King. Jeremiah. What was that? Was that Jeremiah 9:5? Chief had brought out.
Yeah.
9:3 through 5. That's good. I like that.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I had to highlight that one.
I did too.
Yeah.
Hey,
I'm like, wait a minute.
Ezekiah, can you go ahead and get that chart ready for us, if you don't mind? That 10 Commandment.
Yeah.
Just get it ready.
I can get that up for you.
And I know I done missed some people in the chat because I had my screen on full mode. But shout out to everybody in the chat. I see Awaken Judah, Brother T, Sammy T. We already said shalom to her.
Hey, shalom.
Awaken Judah, we gotta come on, man. We keep on missing you, bro.
Yeah, we do. We gotta get up.
He just brought out a precept that Cap brought out earlier too. I seen it in here, 58.
Oh yeah.
Spirit,
that's the spirit. Touch on that, King.
Yeah, that's the spirit.
Yeah.
I tell you, hey, brothers is on fire over here. I almost everything I had, brothers already on. I'm like, man, I'm like, the spirit gonna have to move me now.
That's how you know the spirit is saying we can be on one accord. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm going. Do you all right with it? If I bring it up in the blue letter?
Yeah. That's definitely
okay. Oh, I'll bring it up on the blue letter so everybody can see it. Stop sharing that, and we'll share this one. But yeah, brothers on fire with the precepts. If you ain't write these down, you need to go back over the lesson.
That's right.
Mark it up because I hit something. Brothers hit something. I was like, dang, I ain't had that precept.
Yeah.
Let me highlight that real quick. Let me mark it up. Let me tie it to this.
That's the way you learn. You know what I mean? That's the only way you're gonna get it. You're not gonna hear the Most High's voice come from heaven and say, "No, hey, do it this way." You know what I mean? You got to study to show yourself approved, and faith comes from hearing, and hearing the word of the Most High. So, yeah,
right.
Can y'all read that? Is that big enough, or I need to make it bigger?
I made my screen bigger, so it's good to me.
Yeah, I can read that.
If you need me to read it, I can read it and just.
Yeah, let's if real quick, God. I just want to break this down because I know I said this earlier, and it probably gets some people say like, "What? Wait a minute, you mean that the laws were not meant for them? How can you say that?" Okay, yeah. Well, and before I get started, let me read this real quick in Deuteronomy 4:44. Mm-hmm. It says, "And this is the law which Moses set before the children of Israel." Mm-hmm. So we're reading about the law. Moses gave the law to the children of Israel. He didn't give it to another nation of people. It was given to the children of Israel. Now we're going to read about it, right? We'll start at 1 and work our way on down just to show you. This is why these other nations cannot participate and do this right here, man, because it was given to the children of Israel.
This is Exodus 20 and verse 1. And God spake all these words, saying, I am the Lord thy God, which have brought thee out of the land of Egypt, out of the house of bondage.
That's right.
Thou shalt have no other gods before me.
Thou shalt have no other gods before me. If you remember in Deuteronomy 4, and I believe it's 19, the Lord given all other nations gods. But Israel, he's given himself to and say, you're my people and I'm going to be yours. I'm the true living power. But I'm going to make gods, false gods for them that they can worship. But y'all cannot place no other God before me because I'm that true power. Right? Go ahead, Baba Shah.
Verse 4. Thou shalt make thou shalt not make unto thee any graven image.
Real quick, Cap, can you give me 2 Corinthians 2 and 11 and 4? You already know what we want.
Come.
Right? Because this is right here, goes right along with it, right? And we're going to break it down and we're going to show you this verbatim. This Bible is written in allegory. We're just going to come straight to the point and get to it, right? He said, thou should not make unto thee any graven images, right? Watch this.
This is the book of 2 Corinthians, chapter 11, verse number 4. For if he that cometh preacheth another Jesus, whom we have not preached, or if you receive another spirit, which you have not received, or another gospel, which you have not accepted, you might as well bear with him.
See that? You see? So who's giving us this white image? Was it the black man? Was it the China man? Was it? I mean, you can go through all of them you want to name. So who's giving us this graven image to worship and say this is the image from above?
Right.
And here it is in the law. We're talking about the law, right? All right, we're going to head to the next one. Watch this.
Or any likeness of anything that is in heaven above, or that is in the earth beneath, or that is in the water under the earth. Thou shalt not bow thyself to them, nor serve them. For I am the Lord thy God.
That's right.
Am a jealous God.
Whoa. He's jealous. He's jealous for us turning away from him and going to gods that don't even exist. How do you leave the true power, the living God, the true living power, for a God that's false, you can't even find a life into? Right?
Right.
This is the law given to the children of Israel. It's given to no other nation of people. This is why they can't practice it. Go ahead, guy.
Hey, just to let me back off of that, I try to make an emphasis on that every time I read it. It says, I am the Lord thy God.
That's right.
Meaning your God.
Right.
And just like he said, these were the words that were spoken unto the children of Israel. No other people was this spoken to.
Come on.
Even if you were there at that day and you saw it from the back row, it wasn't for you. It says the Lord thy God.
Right.
All
right. Sorry about that. I just had to.
That's right on point. That's right on point.
Yeah, bring it out. That's right on point.
Finishing in verse 5, visiting iniquities of the fathers upon the children unto the third and fourth generation of them that hate me, and showing mercy unto thousands of them that love me and keep my commandments.
That's how important it is to keep the commandments of the Most High.
Yeah.
He said, "That's how you know you. That's how I know you love me, by keeping the commandments."
Man,
that and I wanted to also put on that. It said he shows mercy to them that love him and keep his commandments. Just because you keep the commandments don't mean that you're gonna slip. You ain't gonna slip up.
That's right.
But if you keeping the commandments, he's gonna have mercy on you. Those are the people that get mercy. You know what I mean? Those are people.
That's right. You're right, and that's the scarcely make it, Cap. You just brought it out.
Yeah,
that's what's going to get you keeping them commandments, man. Yeah. Right? You're going to slip. You're going. We got. This is why he said when he comes and he take us back home, he's going to give us a new spirit and a new heart. We won't sin no more. That day is coming.
Right.
But as for now, hey, we fall down, a righteous man get right back up, get on that saddle and start riding that thing, man. Yeah. Go ahead, guy. Sorry about that.
Hey, brought out that was a spirit, because that's what I was getting ready to hit on. Showing the mercy unto thousands of them. Here's the caveat to that. For me to show you the mercy, you gotta love me and keep my commandments.
Right.
They don't read it like that. They're like, oh, they just read past it, showing mercy to them. Love me, keep my commandments. But that's how you're obtaining the mercy. By showing him that you love him and you keep his instructions, his commandments.
So, King, when it says the Lord, Isaiah 14:2, the Lord is going to have mercy on Jacob and then choose Israel. That's showing you that he's going to have mercy on one group of people.
That's right.
But the people that he's going to have mercy on of Jacob, they got to be keeping the commandments.
That's right. That's right.
Man,
that's a beautiful point. That's a beautiful lineup too.
Hey, that is. Hey,
praise,
see, that's how you make the Bible harmonized.
Mhm.
That's how you make it make sense.
Yeah.
Where you be like, how does this make sense? And then this verse, you got to find the verse that pairs that and makes it make
Makes
sense.
sense.
Right.
I'll praise.
And that was a perfect way to put that.
Sure
Because
was.
it said Jacob are all the children like this. And I beg to even go into it that Jacob, you could say he's gonna have mercy on Jacob, Jacob being just the children, but Israel are the princes of the power with him. Those are the people who are keeping the command.
Kind.
Okay.
That's right.
Okay.
Just
Oh,
on-
that's
Just
okay.
on, just on a little bit
I
of
like
thing.
that. I like that too.
It just kind of it's like something that just popped in my head at the moment because it's like
Yeah.
Jacob is the man of the flesh, but like Israel is the man that was given power with God.
So he done. So the ones you talking about. So Israel or Yasharala, Prince of the Power. Those are the ones that were keeping the law. Now they different. He gonna choose. Yeah, I like that. I like that. That's
Way to
dope.
put it. It's a nice way to put it,
Wow.
though.
Wow.
No time.
That's dope.
Hey, the spirit will just bring things to your mind.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Continue in verse 7. Thou shalt not take the name of the Lord thy God in vain. And we talked about that
We
earlier.
talked about that. And a beautiful precept that came out about lies. That's
Mhm.
what vanity is: lies,
Mhm.
falsehood, deceit. Right? We brought that precept, and that was the Proverbs. The sister brought it out 38 and 9. Right? It's all lining right up with this, man. Goodness.
For the Lord will not hold him guiltless that takes his name in vain. Man. Like yes. So it's like yes. If you take the name of the Lord in vain, not just by saying the Lord's name and then a profanity after it.
Right.
That's not taking his name in vain. It showed you perfectly that if you were still and if you still and you think you're a man of the Lord, you have now taken his name in vain. Because the other people gonna be like, hey, he's supposed to be a man of God.
That's right.
But this is the God he served. He serve him like this. I don't know about this guy. And that's what, and you'll see that through the Bible. Even he said, I think Moses even brought that out. He said, don't take us out in the wilderness to kill us. They're gonna say that you just did that for that reason. So, and he kind of he kind of like was trying to, I guess you could try to like, hey Lord, don't kill us. You know how the other nations gonna look at us now. They're gonna think you're a bad person because you took us out from a bad situation just to kill us. He was trying to, he's sitting over there trying to be slick. Like, don't kill us, the other people, what are they gonna think?
What they going? Yeah.
What they gonna think about it? And the Lord like, yeah,
they gonna think that you weak. You wasn't able to do it. You know what I mean? They try to play on it.
They trying to play on the Lord.
Yeah.
Then they gonna be talking about I don't want that to happen. So I gotta talk to the people.
Right.
Man, Moses, our forefathers were slick. If you think about it.
Yeah. Oh, they had to be.
Think about that when Abraham was going after Lot. He like if that be like 10 people, 15, 10. What about one?
Right.
What about one, bro?
Can I get one rib?
Work that thing way down, man, to the bone.
Yeah. That's right. Can I get one rib? Yeah, like you said, broke it all the way down. Yeah, broke it all the way down. But hey, real quick on that, taking his name in vain. That's like me having fringes, but going out here whoremongering at the club or you know what I mean and doing.
Right.
I'm taking his name in vain. I got the fringes on. I'm representing trees of righteousness, but I'm over here selling dope. That's taking his name in vain.
Hollow, you're hollow inside, man.
Yeah, hey, that's a real good point.
Just because you wearing it don't mean it's in you.
Right. Now you just a nigga in fringes.
Yeah.
Man.
I'm representing everybody. Say he with the trees of right, but he got the fringes, but
you don't speak for us. No.
No,
you don't.
I'm gonna have to black it. I don't know who that brother is.
Right. Yeah, right.
I left a shirt at camp, and this brother around me.
That's why we don't just give it out. You know what I mean?
Kind.
We gotta be the best representation of the for the Lord on this planet.
That's right.
Like we don't want to take his name in vain.
Right. That's right.
All right. Going down to verse 8. Did you have anything you wanted to add on that? My bad.
Oh, you good?
All right. Verse 8. Remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy.
We already know they break that.
Woo!
So-called, we know they don't keep that.
Hey,
Truett Cathy said he honors the Lord. That's why he's closed on Sundays with Chick-fil-A.
Oh,
that's why Chick-fil-A works Monday through Saturday, but they're out on Sunday.
Nigga inherited a lie.
A whole lot.
Yeah.
Thought he's doing something.
He was trying to do the right thing in the wrong way.
I gotta understand these laws wasn't given to him, man. That's what's so funny about it, man. We're just showing it, man.
Yeah.
They do everything. They do everything the opposite of the Most High, man. Right? They do they break that every Saturday, every Friday. They putting everything on. They don't care, man. One bit. The Lord said, "What does the wicked have to do with me, man?
Right?
They don't care nothing about what I got going. That's why I chose Israel to put this in you, man. It's only for you. It's not for them.
Yeah.
They shouldn't even be trying to teach you. You shouldn't even be around them."
Wait, you mind if I bring up something real quick so I can show the people, since we talking about the Sabbath day, right?
Right.
I'm gonna come right back to this. I want to show the people the lie that we inherited, right? They say that the Sabbath day is on the first day of the week, right?
Right.
So I wanted to bring up the etymology of the word Sabbath, and I'm gonna jump straight to the point. Like it says the Babylonians regarded 7 days as unlucky. So that's the opposite end of what the Most High says. That's how they always against everything on our end, right?
Mm-hmm. So you might want to blow it up.
Oh, you can't see it?
I can see
it. You gotta move it up a little.
Oh, let me.
Maybe.
Oh, my bad. Hold on.
Good. I was trying to follow where you was at, and I didn't see it on there. The part you was at.
Can you see that?
Nah, it's too big. I don't see no words now. I just see the top of it, the search. Maybe hold on. Let me take.
Can you scroll down a little bit?
It might be because of my screen. Let me see.
No, it won't.
It just says Sabbath, and then it says Middle English. That's what.
Okay.
You see the first 3 sentences.
Yeah, there you go.
There we go.
Yeah.
All right. So this is Sabbath. I'm down in the second paragraph. I'm gonna go over just the first part real quick. The Sabbath, like it's from the Middle English Sabbat, or it says Sabbat, the 7th day of the week in the Jewish calendar. Like it's Saturday, as observed by the Jews as a day of rest from secular employment and of religious observance. Right? I'm gonna jump like it. Hey, so they kind of telling on themselves right there. Now I'm gonna jump over here to this one, the second paragraph. Can you see that?
No.
All right. Now it's telling you, it said the Babylonians regarded the 7th day as unlucky and avoid certain activities on them. The Jewish observant might have begun in a similar custom, but this is the point I wanted to get to. Among European Christians, the time of Sabbath shifted from the 7th day to the first day via the Christians' celebration of the Lord's resurrection on the first day of the week. Through no definite law, neither divine or ecclesiastical directed the change, but elaborate justification has been made. So they just decided on their own, the Lord, he didn't get it right. So we're gonna, we're gonna change it to when Jesus, the Lord Jesus, you're gonna hit him with one of those. The Lord, like you hit him with what is the Lord Jesus.
The Lord.
Like it, so they changed it for that fact and that fact alone, just because they wanted to. They like, oh, the Lord, hey, Jesus died on the he was rose on the first day of the week, so now that must be the Sabbath. And you saw it said through no definite law.
Dang, that's a cut. That's a mic drop, man.
And in the book of Daniel, it says that he's going to change times and laws. So we understand who the Bible is talking about, just going through the precepts. That's how we know who the wicked is and who is talking. Inherited lies.
Yeah, you gotta be something wrong if you can't see this, man. I'm
Right.
sorry. It's just funny to me, man. How it's amazing how the Most High just take the blindfolds off from his children these last days, man, allowing them to see the truth finally, man, and understanding who they are according to His word, man, and see how the heathen out here trying to be us, man.
That's right.
That's crazy, man. It's crazy.
Hey, like you said, that I had to bring that out since we were talking about the Sabbath day.
That's right.
We're supposed to keep it holy, but then the early Christians, which we know that came, it's not talking about the actual fathers. It's talking about when the Romans adopted Christianity.
Yeah.
They changed that.
Yeah.
Not us, because we keep the law. We didn't change that. But I just wanted to bring that out.
That's beautiful. That was beautiful. That's good etymology for the people too, man. They get a chance to see that and know, so they can stop fighting and battling and struggling with like, wait, it's a Sunday. It should be Sunday instead of no. We've been talking about it. They inherited lies. This all adding up tonight, man.
Inherited lies. Good. Yeah, that's good. That was passed down. We inherited that one inadvertently as well. Sunday, you know what I mean? Sunday worship and all of that. Just being captives. Yeah.
Just being captive.
Full circle.
Verse 9. 6 days shall thy labor and do all thy work. But the seventh day is the Sabbath of the Lord thy God. In it thou shalt not do any work, thou, meaning you, nor thy son, nor thy daughter, thy manservant, nor thy maidservant, nor thy cattle, nor thy stranger that is within thy gates. Let me get that real quick.
That makes me think about the sister that came up to the camp that was saying that, look, I work 7 days a week. I can't take one day off. And I said, sister, we got to keep the Sabbath. You cannot work on the Sabbath. She trusts her resources. She don't trust the Most High, man. You trust your money that's coming in, and that's your God. It's not him. You just ashamed to say that. You're trying to say, no, he understands. How he understands, and he put in his law and told us not to break it. Don't do it. He telling you all you got to do is rely on me. And I said, you haven't even given him a chance in your life, man. A lot of our people, man, just think that they can just talk about it, man, and say the Lord will understand. Like you can compromise with the Lord and say, well, Lord, we are down here in this captivity. We need to work. We need to. Why would he even put it in the law? He would never give you something that's too hard for you to do. The law, keeping the law is not grievous, man. It's not hard.
It isn't. It's not. Hey, that's at right here. This is what we were talking about earlier. Like he speak great words against the Most High, and shall wear out the saints of the Most High, and think to change times and laws.
Wow. I know who the devil is now, and I bet.
And they shall be given into his hand into a time and time in the dividing of time.
How could that not be talking about us? Me and him. They're talking about him and us. How can that not be talking about him and us? Man.
Hey, you gotta have them blinders on. You got the blinders on not to get this.
Not to. Hey, and the thing is, people be trying to refute what we be saying when our breakdowns and stuff like that, and they fall flat on their face.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm gonna get a real quick precept, y'all. Real quick.
Okay.
Isaiah 54:17. It says, "No weapon that is formed against us shall prosper, and every tongue that shall rise against you in judgment, you shall condemn." We're gonna condemn them tongues.
That's right.
This is the heritage. This is our heritage of the servants of the Lord, and their righteousness is of me, saith the Lord. So it's our heritage to cast down them lies and the white man, the enemies, even the dogs of our people that come up. We cast them things down because it's our heritage. They can't come against us.
That's right, kind.
Yeah, like it's when they say that, like shall not the saints judge the world? Hey, and that's what we got to do. We gotta judge righteous judgment among our people too. Hey, we can't be partial when it comes to the law.
No.
Right.
Hey, we gotta, like it says that open rebuke is better than secret love.
Better than secret love. That's right.
I'll land my plane now.
Yeah.
Ain't trying to hold up too long there, Chief.
Yeah.
Oh no. Nah, this is good edification for Israel, man. They need this, man.
Yeah.
That's why the Lord is bringing it out tonight, man. Let's pray that they open their mouths and receive, man.
Hey, verse 11. For in 6 days the Lord made heaven and earth, the sea and all that is in it, and rested the seventh day. Wherefore the Lord blessed the Sabbath day and hallowed it. Honor thy father and thy mother, that thy days may be long upon the land which the Lord thy God giveth thee. Thou shalt not kill.
That's a big one too. Thou shalt not kill. We know who done killed. You know what they see? They try to take this. They play them little mind games. Well, your people kill too. Who taught them how to kill? Who taught them? You the biggest. Y'all the biggest killers on the face of the earth.
Real.
How is it? You know, I seen one where the little, what's that lady? I know y'all seen her on that TikTok, Lily or whatever her name is.
Oh,
she said, that broke ass niggas don't marry no broke. Some white girl saying that broke ass niggas. Or she said she tried to say it. You know, she had a little debate going on, trying to say, "Oh, it just slipped out my. I wasn't doing it for publicity." Yeah, you was. You knew you was going to get blown up big time. That was going to make you a conservative quick.
Right.
Once people get on there and say, "Look at this white woman saying it," and then she came out and started using it repetitively, and then try to say, "No, I don't like you don't know what it means and what it's gaining you." But see, what you didn't realize was this is that reason why the Lord said don't marry their women, man, because you just like your husband, you just like your man, man. Ain't nothing different about the white woman. She the devil as well too. You just like your man.
We did a live on that. How wicked they were in slavery. Remember that one?
Yeah. Right. And we know in the precept in what's that Exodus? What's that 21:16? If any man be found in his hands should be killed.
Yeah.
Right. Y'all came and stole the people, killed the people. You killed and built America by rape, rob, and murder. You set up and you done slain try to wipe the natives clean off the map. You did that. And now y'all want to vote. There you go, man. Hey, vote for Donald Trump, Kamala Harris, and all. What you doing? For what? That ain't gonna change what's done happened, what's the America done became of. After we done read that precept about the Lord hating those who shed innocent blood, you spilled the blood. Thou shalt not kill. That's in the law. And he already done brought it out, man, to show you, man, they against the law. That's why they kill.
Hey, just so we can just clear some things up. When you look at that word kill in the Hebrew, it means to murder, not like it's got. I know some brothers and sisters, they hear kill and they're like, the Lord said to kill these people. But his law said that. Now, if you look at the Hebrew, the rendering for the word is murder, which is the same thing as kill. It's just a different intent behind it.
Right.
You can accidentally kill somebody, but you don't accidentally murder nobody.
Come on.
No.
And like it's to murder somebody, that means you have an intent and you've thought about it. That's why they have that term premeditated murder.
Yeah.
They don't say premeditated killing. It's called premeditated murder.
Right.
Because you had evil intent about it. Hey, Most High told us to do something. They ain't no I'm mad and I want to. No, you just doing it because the Most High told you, and He gave you the spirit that angered you to do it.
Right. And also when it comes to Esau, it goes to back to that Galatians 6 and 7. Be not deceived. What a man sow, that's what he gonna reap. So hey, it don't matter. Don't let nobody. He's saying, don't let nobody tell you no lies.
Yeah.
Hey, what you going? Hey, you did it. You gonna pay
it back? Yeah. God, that's right. That's judgment. That's righteous judgment, man. Come on, man.
Hey, that's just like if they have a problem with it. Think about this, and like it's called justice. Like it's not. Let's forget about it. It's something that there was an action that was taken, and then it was against us, and the only way to fix it is to repair it by it happening to you.
Right.
Yeah.
You have to be paid back for it.
Right.
It is justice isn't, well, you did this, we'll forget about it. That's not justice. Even when we went down to the EJI. Hey, like they had justice on the wall, but we ain't never received justice.
Was no
Never.
justice in that. Yeah, no justice in that.
Dang, it was horrible.
And only if the people knew. If they only went down there and saw what we saw.
It was hard for me to sleep for some days, guys. I ain't even gonna lie to you about that one. That was a tough pill for me.
Definitely tough. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Go on to verse 14. Thou shalt not commit adultery.
Mm.
Man,
Go ahead, guy.
No, this is you. This is your part.
Yeah, I'm just saying we know what they did to our women on their bleeding cycles and stuff on that slave transatlantic slave trade, man. How they came and slept with our women and stuff. And here the Lord put it in the law for us not to be like them. The Lord knew why he gave us this, because he knew the other nations would go against this.
Right.
That's
but
right.
we would keep it. He knew it, man. That's why when I believe Hezekiah brought it out when was that No, it was a Shabbat. He brought it out and said he didn't chose us because we were the great nation, right? He chose because we were the small. He wanted to know, when I take this small nation of people, they want to know that I'm the God of the earth and the world, because I'm gonna destroy all these other nations. It's gonna happen by me, and they're gonna recognize that, right? So these laws right here, man, is for us to keep, not them. This is why they can't teach. You know, it's funny to me that they say we got to just keep the 10 commandments. They don't even keep the 10 commandments, man.
Not even the 10. Not even the 2 that they try to break it. Yeah.
They can't keep the 2. How they gonna keep the 613?
That's not gonna happen.
And since they can't, they tell you don't. You don't got to.
Right. Oh, just on another note, Brother T said, I'm guessing this has to do with verse 13. It says, how does that apply in war?
Which
killing. I think he's talking about the killing. If when it comes to war, and brothers, if y'all have a different point on this one, because we kind of touched on it, but I want to make sure we nail this and put the nail in the coffin on it for you. When it comes to war, hey, the Most High said he gotta raise up in battle to fight for him. And if that war is for him, hey, that we're going to kill. We're not going there just because we have murderous intent.
Right.
We just like it, man. Screw everybody. We want to kill everybody, and we got knives out for him. No, the Most High said you got to get rid of the wicked. When you got to get rid of the wicked, you got to get rid of them, and that's murder. If we just did it on our own, but the Most High, he's gonna give us that spirit, and he's gonna give the order, hey, to kill the wicked. It ain't of our own doing; it's of his doing. Now, if you in Esau's army, hey, you just got to pray to the Most High on that.
Yeah,
forgiveness, because you just killing because the man told you, not because the Most High told you.
Right.
So.
Right.
Yeah, and also I know I'm frozen, but it's self-defense, because when we go to war, we're protecting ourselves for the most part, or it's well, let me not get into all of that, but yeah, it's not, like you said, premeditated murder for no reason. These are God's laws, so when he's telling you to do something, it's different, like you said.
Kind.
Hope that answered your question, T.
I'm trying to come back in, y'all.
All right, kind. Oh, and also I was thinking when it says thou shalt not commit adultery, hey, it's just, think about this, Chief. It was like the days of Rome. Remember when they used to have all these parties where they would just
sleep. Oh man.
Look, America has this thing called like swingers, right? Those mansion parties where men be sleeping with women, and you don't know they don't know their status, if they married, they not married. They just in there to have fun, right? And that's that. They're like kids. They have our culture does not support swinging or a man my wife thought you were hot, so she wants to sleep with you. That's not a part of our culture.
That's right.
Like if we don't support that, it's not a part of our culture. Like but Esau, on the other hand, been doing this since Rome, since Greece.
Yeah, nasty mugs, man.
And it's more so of a thing in Western civilization than you see over there in the East where we come from.
Right.
Like and that's them teaching us to commit adultery, which is against the laws, as Chief was bringing out.
That's it. It's our point. It's showing you, man. You know, if people just take time and just read it and ask the Lord for some understanding, He's showing you, man. They can't keep these laws, man. And if they could, we wouldn't be in this position in the first place.
And that's right.
It's not meant for them. It's only for Israel.
Mm-hmm. Hey, that goes into when he said he give that the other nations will see that we're doing this. And they're like, oh, what is this wise and great understanding?
Yeah.
See? Right there. Mm-hmm. That's how you know it's not.
That's how you know.
Like, wow. We don't do that, but they do that. Wow. It's amazing. Like if we did that, we probably then they're like, nah, but we ain't gonna do that. It ain't in their spirit. Even if you get a few of them, it just ain't in their spirit.
It's not there. You can't even force them to do this and keep this. Like I ain't even gonna say their name. Where they got some of them Esau's and our wearing fringes and stuff.
Yeah,
you can do that all you want.
Hey, it ain't gonna change much. It ain't gonna change much. It ain't gonna change your judgment.
That's right. It's just not.
Well, how's that go? Can I eat? Can a leopard change?
Leopard change his spots? Right. Right.
Like it.
Can I wake up one morning and say I'm a Chinaman now? Mm-hmm. I'm no longer an Israel. I'm a Chinaman now. It ain't gonna change just because I say it, man.
Yeah. It just don't work like that.
It don't. Does not.
Try to keep the laws if you want to. Like it. Maybe you might not be an Edomite. Maybe you'll make it through.
No.
Maybe. But hey, I look at the Lord like it. I'll treat it like the wheat and the tares. You can try to keep them laws and stuff, but you better hope that you ain't a tear.
Yeah. Ooh.
I hope you're not a tear.
That Lord grabbing his wheat from the tear.
He might have mercy on you that you won't be destroyed. But then there's a whole race of people that they just built to be destroyed.
That's right.
And that's the Bible. That ain't
us.
That's not me talking out of hate us, that they think that we have.
No.
They're like, you have hate for the white man. You have
that's
hate.
That truth they don't like to hear.
I'm like this. Even if it wasn't the white man and it was any other nation, they get the same smoke.
That's right. That's right.
Because the Bible said it, not because I feel a certain way.
Right.
Like it's because the Bible said so, and I know that the Bible is true.
Mm-hmm.
So I can't fight. Who am I to try to fight against the will of the Most High? It ain't gonna happen. It ain't gonna work.
It ain't gonna happen.
God, I'm back. I know I'm missing things.
Yeah, hey,
you
ain't missed too much. You just went into how Esau likes to oppose us when it comes to like committing adultery. They like to have those swinging parties, or like my husband wants to sleep with you, or you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They promote that garbage,
right?
And I was saying it wasn't a part of our culture. That's been something since the Greeks, the Romans. And it done carried over to New Rome over here.
Yeah, they with that. You know what I mean? Switching up and all that type of nasty stuff. You know what I mean?
Man.
Yeah. That ain't the Israelite culture. Definitely isn't.
Nope. All right, verse 15. Thou shalt not steal.
That's the one, Cap. We want that Exodus 21 and 16 on. Right there, people, because I'm about to show you something. Like we said before, the Lord can't lie. The Bible can't contradict itself. Right. Thou shalt not steal. Why did the Lord say that? Thou shalt not steal.
This is the book of Exodus, chapter 21, verse number 16. And he that stealeth a man and selleth him, or if he be found in his hand, he shall surely be put to death.
He's going to be put to death. Who that sound like? Who stole the people, sold them on auction blocks, and the people are still in their land. They're on the plantation still to this very day. And the Lord said when he come and he find him and he still has him, he's going to what? Put him to death.
That's why we ain't ran up out of this country yet. That's why they ain't got us up out of here yet. The Lord making them, we gonna make them pay. Keeping up just right along with the law. Lord, that's what the Lord is a judge. He gonna read the law when he bringing them people by. He gonna say he gonna gather all the nations there and he gonna read out their. He gonna say, "Hey, oh, you stole a man. Yeah. What's the penalty for that?" You know what I mean? And he gonna go to and they're gonna read it. The angels gonna read it. Exodus 21:16 is right here in your law, Lord.
Wow.
Hey, remember that video I sent and we were talking about like it's with the stoning?
Oh yeah. Oh,
that's the death they need.
Yeah.
That's not no quick like it the sword done got you and chopped your head off you whatever, right?
Yeah,
you don't deserve that death.
Right.
You need the one that the stoning. This was a recent thing over in the Middle East. They still do that.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Okay, they'll bring you out like you a diddler, right? Yeah. Okay, cool. You a diddler? Hey, the first person that saw him diddle, whatever, you get the stone. They had a rock pot. It was just a rock pot, and then it looked like it was raining, just raining a lot. They was, and you could see him like he tried to move, and then he just laid back down. He was done.
He was
Imagine
done.
that, man. Sheesh,
man. Like it, and that's what used to happen. That's what used to happen to us. Like you seen how that man got beat down with the rocks. You ain't gonna think about doing that.
Nope. No.
I'm like, nah, I'm good. I'll put the sticks down. I ain't picking no sticks up.
Right, and that's how them other nations gonna be when Esau get his judgment. Oh hell no, I don't want to be like that.
Yep. Just put them in a cavern and just throw the rocks.
Yeah,
man, that's crazy.
Yeah,
that's one of those things. Like that's a very real reality for a lot of people in Esau coming to a nation near you.
That's right. Thou shalt not steal. That's in the law, Lord. It's in your law. You know what I mean? Thou shalt not steal. Yeah.
That's right.
Right.
That's right.
Hey, next one. This going into what we were talking about earlier. Thou shalt not bear false witness against thy neighbor.
Hey, we remember that about Emmett Till when that white woman lied on him, bearing false witness in court and lived her life till she was 80 plus and she died a natural death.
Damn.
Man.
Bearing false witness. That's in the law. You're not getting away from that. How you going to turn around now and ask the Lord for forgiveness? And he already told you in the law, man, thou shalt not bear false witness, and you do it anyway.
I seen a video where a white woman, she was married to a black man, but she had put another black man in prison for I forgot how long and for rape. But it turns out that he didn't do it. They was on Dr. Phil, I think it was. They bought the black dude and she put in prison for years for rape. And then she was there. She had a black husband, white woman, and she was crying and stuff. And this Negro was like, "I forgive you. I just, you know what I mean?" And come on, I hope you, for years. She
took years of my life and that. No.
Yeah.
Nah,
yeah. Very false witness. And she couldn't even really speak. She didn't even, you know what I mean? But he was over here trying to apologize to her. I hope she feels better, and I don't want her to, nigga.
Wow.
Hey, that goes back to the that's not Ahmaud Arbery. Not Ahmaud Arbery. Dang, man.
Which one?
Where the brother that was sitting down eating ice cream in his crib.
The Amber girl. The Amber girl.
Amber Geiger and
up in Dallas.
What is it? That on it? Yeah.
Yeah. Lord forgive me. We don't went through so many deaths.
Yeah.
Names just start to fade, and that's sad.
Yeah.
Because Ahmaud Arbery was the one that was running.
I almost said his name. Yeah, it wasn't him.
Hey, I'm got the Salakia Israel on that one.
Yeah.
But
yeah,
that brother, like the brother of the brother of the man that got killed. Can I hug her?
Oh yeah.
Can I hug her? And then the judge is like, I'm gonna pray for you. And
Combing her hair and stuff.
when have we ever had that compassion?
John Botham.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
Gene Botham.
Yeah,
Yeah.
something.
Yeah,
I
thank
knew it
you.
was
Thank
a
you.
B. That gum.
Botham or Botham.
Yeah.
However, it was one of those.
Bearing false witness against your neighbor. Yeah, she did live upstairs or down, whatever.
Yep,
Yeah,
she lived
whatever,
like
yeah.
she said she got off on the wrong floor. She's so tired. She walked into the black man's house. He eating ice cream. She said, "Oh no, that's my Rocky Road." And,
Damn.
and then took out our brother over
And
some ice
committed
cream.
two. She broke two. Look, thou shalt not kill, and
Yeah.
bearing false witness. She at least two.
Two of them. And oh no, and she was bearing false witness. She lied about it. Remember, she was like, she lied about it, and then the neighbor said they done had problems with each other, but now she done made an excuse why she done went up there and killed the brother.
Dang.
And two, about that line, they try to dehumanize the brother. Try to say that he had selling weed, he was a drug dealer, all this stuff.
Yeah, I remember that. They tried to make that brother sound like he was like he was
a
the
criminal
worst
beyond criminal. I was like,
right.
Couldn't he take up for himself? Now he done took. Golly, they don't let you even when you dead.
They don't.
Hey, they talk about you worse when you're dead. Because you can't defend yourself.
Right.
Think about that. The slander that man gave about King James after he died. Oh yeah, he was homosexual. Yeah.
And a witch.
Yeah. Right. He was sleeping with his family. Like what?
People believe that junk too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because he's not allowed to defend himself.
Right.
Bearing false witness.
And that runs rampant. That runs rampant in our community.
Yeah.
Bearing false witness on each other. Hey, just we just want to know a little something about this person. Yeah, I saw him do that. Yep. Like would it be on the first 48? Yep. Got the crab legs. Got a drink. Yeah, I saw that nigga do that. Nah, you didn't see nothing. You wasn't even there.
I saw the YSL trial. They got the one dude, what's his name? Buddy or something. A little goofy looking dude. What is his name? I can't think of his name. But they said that he admitted to lying on Young Thug. Like they said, anything that they came up with, he was like, yeah, Thug did it. Thug did. What's his name? YSL Buddy or something. It's something.
I know you're talking about. I can't remember his name.
Yeah,
it was a weird name.
All of them goofy. I don't even care nothing about the trial. I just remember that part where, just like last week, you know what I mean? Bearing false witness.
Yep.
He without a problem. Yeah, Thug did it. He did it. You know what I mean? It's just crazy, man.
And then it was like, yeah, I said all that, but it was just to get them to leave me the hell alone.
Yeah.
I say whatever it is, just get so they let me go so I can see my family.
Yeah.
What?
It's crazy. And I know T know who it is. But yeah, crazy, man.
Now, hey, that bearing false witness.
Right.
Rampant in our neighborhoods.
Right.
Like this. Yep.
That's right, King. That's right.
It can't come fast enough.
My goodness.
Not at all.
That's right. Waiting on that thing, bro.
And then this is another one. We at the last one. Thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's house. Thou not covet thy neighbor's wife, his manservant, his maidservants, his ox or his ass, or anything that's our neighbors, right? And we were just talking about that the other day. Like, hey, you covet, hey, that brother got this. You can want something in righteousness, but then you be like, hey, he got a nice car. Hey, brother, you got a nice car. Like, I want to work hard to get that. Or versus, hey, you got a nice car, brother. Now come up off that.
Yeah.
You run them pockets. Come on. I ain't got time for that. And our people are like this. And our people are notorious for some stuff like that because they in that situation where that Proverbs prayer Proverbs 30. Like it's they done been too poor. Like it's they want everything.
Yeah.
They want everything now. Like because they look at the lifestyle of all these other people that's got gains in this world wickedly. Like it's and they want to be like them and have what they have. And they be quick to be covetous over anything that they have. Shoes, belts, cars,
Yeah.
t-shirts. I done seen crazy things.
That's how what's his name?
Woody.
Yeah,
Derek.
Woody was that was
Woody.
Yeah. Con.
Woody.
What's the dude name that they got the raspy voice? He got killed in California. He was from New York. Pop Smoke. They figured out where he was at, you know what I mean? And you know what I mean, and came and got him.
Yeah, he showed his address. You know,
Yeah.
all the way from New York, go to California.
Yeah.
He showed, man, that's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Coveting. That's all that social media is about. Coveting. Everybody Snapchat or whatever it is, you know what I mean, and showing this and that off. They in the club. Coveting. They put that spirit on you. Next thing you know, you trying to do it or you trying to get it.
That's right. That's right.
Con. And the so-called white man, he promote that. You know what I mean? The enemy promote that. You know, that's what they do.
Yeah,
We take stuff and go even further with it.
that's right. Where it don't need to be.
That's right.
Man. All these things. Guess who promotes all that stuff? That lifestyle.
Esau.
Hey, if they wasn't paying for these rappers to rap about it, it wouldn't even be a thing.
Wouldn't be
Right.
They wouldn't put it out there.
Right.
Kind.
Man, that's the breakdown right there of how these commandments are against these other nations.
That's right.
And how they be trying to get you to break these commandments. And these are just 10. That's just 10 of them.
Right.
Man.
Yeah. So hey, man, we went through there, showed how the devil. We done talked about a lot today. But
Yeah.
So much.
We showed how these other nations inherited lies, that this thing is not for them. Like the brother says, it's FUBU, you know what I mean, for us and by us.
That's right.
And like we said, they inherited lies. Where they come up with that? The Lord said the deceived and the deceiver are both his.
Mm-hmm.
He wanted to confuse them.
That's right. Kind.
Yeah, the most
What a beautiful lesson.
Con.
What a beautiful lesson, man. It's beautiful, man. Right on point with everything, man. You know, and the Bible is like one of the brothers put in there. It's like putting pieces of puzzles together. Yeah, you
That's
put it
right.
together, man. You're gonna get the full picture. You're gonna get the full understanding. That's why Christ said, "The truth shall set you free."
Con.
Ladies and gentlemen, what a beautiful night. But before we go, I like to hit y'all off with one more thing, real quick, on a precept from the CEV, right? For the trees of righteousness, right? From the CEV of Jeremiah 17:7. And it says, "But I will bless those who trust me." Israel, we got to trust in the Lord. Keep the law, statutes, and commandments. You trust in the Lord. The Lord is going to bring us back. Watch this. They will be like trees growing beside a stream. Trees with roots that reach down to the water and with leaves that are always green. They bear fruit every year and are never worried by a lack of rain.
That's right.
As long as we trust in the Lord, we ain't going to lack anything.
That's right.
That's right.
Mighty tree planted by the streams. I'll praise to Yahweh Hashem Mashiach.
All praises.
All praise to the Most High. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Everybody. Benny Yahoo. Shout out to Benny Yahoo. In the house of Benny Yahoo. Y'all there scribing for it. We appreciate that.
Kind.
Everybody that checked in, you know what I mean? And at least said, what's up? We appreciate y'all, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Awaken Judy, we gotta get at you, guy. Our praises, man.
Yeah, we gotta set something up. We want to break bread with you.
Yeah, formally introduce him to the channel, you know what I mean, and everything.
Yeah, we want to do all that. Hey, we gotta bring the brotherhood together.
That's right.
Hey, like hey, that ain't gonna come any quicker by us being separated from each other. Like the kingdom gonna come together. Like Yahushua said, the kingdom is within you.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's we have to manifest.
That's right.
Like
Time.
we gotta manifest it by coming together, keeping the commandments, so that the Most High can, he can give Yahweh Shai the green light. Yahweh Shai just waiting to go. He
Man.
probably like swinging the sword back and forth,
Right. Well, yeah.
loose and limber.
Right.
Got both of them.
Right. Man. Yeah.
Time.
Trying to get. Yeah. Hey, man. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, praise to the Most High, man. You know what I mean? For that day, man. What a glorious day it's going to be. I know it's going to be a day of terror and fright, but hey, man, we got to trust in the Most High and handle what we can handle right here, right now, so we can have a little bit of confidence in that day. It's going to be, you know what I mean? But hey, we know who we are and whose we are. We know what to do. We can trust in His instructions. The Most High is faithful. You know what I mean? So we really don't got to be, you know, too messed up about anything because we keeping the laws of the Most High and we doing what He told us to do.
Time.
That's what we got to keep on doing.
That's right.
Yeah.
Hey, just to let the people know, we got a few announcements.
Mhm.
Hey, I'm gonna say this before I say anything else. Tabernacles is coming up. If brothers and sisters want to keep tabernacles with your brothers, go ahead and hit us up on the Gmail, treeselect144 at gmail.com.
Right.
Hit us up. Let us know now so that we know to reserve a space. Because like if we trying to get the spot now, and then if we get a spot for like 25 people and you be number 26, I hate to tell you, you're gonna have to keep it in your living room or your front yard or something. But
Miss out on that fellowship, man. What a mighty fellowship is going to be. You know, the Most High He said, don't put new wine in old wineskins. Hey, He got the new camp. He going all the things He can do with us and pouring His Spirit out in us, man. I wouldn't want to miss it if I were y'all. I wouldn't miss it if I were y'all.
Especially if you have been to one of our new moon celebrations or feast days with us, we be having a good time.
Man, it's always
always a good time.
Always.
Man, brothers to be sitting around talking. Next thing you know, it's 2 a.m. Like, what a time go.
Especially for the brothers, man. Hey, back in the day, you get to spend a night with your homie or something. Hey, we spending the night outside too. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I know that the women, some of the women might be like, I don't know, you know what I mean? But hey, this is gonna be a mighty event. It's gonna be a mighty thing, and we doing it all in righteousness.
That's
all
right.
In righteousness.
Time.
I mean, with people that'll die for you. You know what I mean? All praise to the Most High. This is the only family you got. Y'all better come on out.
Come on out.
That's right. That's right. Facts. That's right. Hey, the next new moon is, I want to say, was it the second
or third?
Second at even. I gotta pull up the calendar myself.
Yeah.
I know it's on a Sunday at even. I just can't remember what the date is for it.
Oh, not this one, but the next one.
Yeah, it's September 1st at even. September 1st at even.
So not this Sunday, but next Sunday. Not this Sunday coming up, but the next Sunday is the new moon. New moon.
And then for what's so crazy after that, we got Labor Day the next day.
Oh, Labor Day. Oh, okay. So I might have a day off. I'll praise to the Most High.
Yeah, we brother's gonna be up to 2-3 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, we better find something to do, huh?
Yeah.
Better figure it out, yeah. All right. Hey, well, we gonna have to go ahead and start planning that already right there. I'll praise to the Most High. You know.
Kind.
Yeah.
Oh, me thinking out loud. Like yes, I'll be at the Hebrew Summit.
Yeah, you got the Hebrew. Oh, that's right. Y'all, that's that same weekend, huh?
I'll be coming back that morning.
Okay.
So, hey, I'm gonna have to miss this one for but I got I'm gonna be at the Hebrew Summit they're having in Greensboro, North Carolina, being hosted by AHOS. It's for the Masharah Yasharallah. They do have tickets on Eventbrite for anybody that want to go. I think it was $25 for the whole weekend. It actually starts on Thursday, and Thursday's gonna be the meet and greet with all the elders. Like you'll get to meet Elder Zabak, yeah, Masha, Isaac, and there's some other elders. I don't want to keep naming. I'll be naming forever, but hey, it's a good time. Brews coming together. If you're interested in the information, if you go to Eventbrite and type in Hebrew Summit 2024, you can find that information. It's over in Greensboro. It's a good time. I know it's kind of short notice, but hey, I'll be taking pictures, getting videos, talking to people, asking people how they feel about that event, so I can come back and share it with y'all.
I'll pray to
I'll praise.
Let's go. Yeah, I definitely look forward to attending soon, man. Got a lot of things going on my end, but most high willing, we'll make the next one. Most high willing, we make it as a camp. You know what I mean? Represent. Yeah.
Kind. This weekend, the same place we're gonna be over there in Hosting Shopping Center, right in front of the Hair Galleria. We're shooting out there for 2 p.m. 2 p.m. Like it's come and support your brothers. You got questions, you just want a fellowship with brothers. Bring a chair. If you ain't got a chair, hey, we got some chairs. You can come sit, listen to the word, ask brothers questions. Like it's kick doctrine with brothers, just fellowship. That's what we're there for. We're there to fellowship and to teach the people like it's who they are, why we're around, so that we can better our neighborhoods and our community.
Looking forward to it, like always.
Always. Oh, Bible study. If anybody would like to join our Bible studies on Tuesday, it's every other Tuesday, so it's gonna be this Tuesday. This Tuesday coming up. If you're interested in doing Bible study with brothers, hit our Gmail up as well. It'll be treeselect144@gmail.com. We'll have all of that. Like we're going into different things. We do Q&As. If you like, we'll have a little session. If you just have questions, we can do that. Because we just want to make sure that we edify our people, and we make sure that they have a firm understanding of the word, so that we can prosper in His kingdom.
That's right. Also, if you want to join virtually for our virtual brothers, I know we got some brother, brother in Connecticut, another brother that fellowship with us. Was he in New York and places, man? Hey, hit the Gmail trees TREEZ. Oh, there it is, going at the bottom of the screen. The water. You know what I mean? Hit us up. You can join us virtually. We'll do something like this. You know what I mean? You can check us out while we're gathered together, Most High willing, and we can still fellowship. I'll pray to the Most High.
That's right. That's right. You got anything, Chief?
Man, what a lesson tonight, man. That's a beautiful lesson tonight. Beautiful edification for Israel.
That's right.
It's always a pleasure and an honor to bring this truth out to the people of the Most High.
Right. Why do you howl?
Praises to the Most High. You know what I mean?
That's right.
Can't do it enough, y'all.
Right.
Let's wrap this thing up. And Israel, we appreciate y'all, man. Your patience. We thank you for your diligence, continuing that. You know what I mean? Week in, week out with us. We appreciate that, man. You don't know how much that means to us. And we just doing this thing for the Most High, and like you said, for the love of our people. So, spread the word, share the videos, like, share, subscribe. You know what I mean? And look out for our next videos. We got some coming up, and we'll be right back at y'all next week, Most High.
Hey, this is Isaiah 61, starting at verse 2. To proclaim the acceptable year of the Lord and the day of vengeance of our God, to comfort all that mourn, to appoint unto them that mourn in Zion, to give unto them beauty for ashes, the oil of joy for the spirit, the oil of joy for mourning, the garment of praise for the spirit of heaviness, that they might be called trees of righteousness.
That's right.
the planting of the Lord,
Come.
that he might be glorified.
Come.
Sharala.
Lord, yeah.
One. That's
You know what I
right.
mean? All praise to the Most High, y'all. Hey, it was a wonderful time, man. Look out for our next week. You know what I mean? We're gonna have something else to chew on. All praise to the Most High. Thank you to the brothers out over here laboring with me. Thank you for the family. Peace to everybody for the rest of your week. Shout out to all of the camps and the brothers and sisters on the highways and byways and those that are not. You know what I mean? I'm Captain Jehu.
Y'all know what it is, man. Chief Yamaya. I won't say it, but
we know what you want to say.
Yeah.
And I'm Hezekiah, the servant.
God.
We are the
trees of righteousness, y'all. Shalom.
Shalom.